We are live. Oh, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and good day to all of you out there. It is indeed that time. It is Philippines versus Malaysia. A lot of build-up. Of course, let me introduce myself real quick. Pika, joined by the one, the only Spag, the legendary man. How's it going?
Just going good, man. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited for this one. A lot to talk about. Of course, now that I've been to both countries, I've been to the Philippines, been to Malaysia, and just excited to see how this exhibition goes down, man.
Oh man, you know, let's take a little trip down memory lane. You know, just a couple of months ago when Malaysia actually knocked on the Philippines' door, wanting to go for just a quick competition. You know, a friendly competition, and it's been a long time coming. You know, a lot of people have been asking what would it be like, you know, if Philippines also had their share of players, because we all know for a fact that AK's really put his name out there, right? What about the talents that are within the country themselves? And this is one way of showing that. You know, this is one way, as well as Malaysia, if so to speak.
Yeah, definitely. Look, when it comes to international Tekken, you know, Southeast Asia is definitely a force, and everyone knows that within Southeast Asia, it really is the Philippines that are the driving force behind, you know, the Tekken power there, right? So, you know, you got a target on your head, and Malaysia, having gone there a couple years back and got to play against their scene a lot, you know, one thing that I mentioned to them is that, you know, you got to reach out to the countries within within Southeast Asia, hit them up and say, listen, man, we've got some talented players. We want to try and practice with you, but also play against you, compete against you, and try to improve, man. So this is a manifestation, I believe, of that. You know, just another step towards Malaysia trying to become a stronger force, you know, within Tekken. So again, this is actually like bigger than most people might think it is, you know. I feel like it's a really big thing for Malaysia in particular.
That's true. That's very true. And again, Southeast Asia, as you mentioned earlier, there's a lot of talent that seems to be like untapped, or like unwitnessed. So despite the fact that they're unable to fly, you know, stuff like this, we talked about this off stream as well, that it's so good because they're getting a little bit of light, you know, where it's supposed to be, or at least, you know, for the world to see Southeast Asia looking real good. Not to mention, man, just a teeny bit of information here. Some of the players actually flew to another part of Malaysia just so they could do this. Just so they could actually,
really?
yeah, for real.
That's crazy. But this just goes to show, right? I told you that this is quite important to them, man. Like having this opportunity, having this cross country type of exhibition, you know, where they can potentially make a statement, you know. Like again, you guys within Southeast Asia, you have a target on your head because you are the dominant force. You are the best scene out there, right? AK, Dojin, Jules, all these guys, you know, they've been out there, they've been competing, they have been doing their thing, right? So it's time for Malaysia to step up and, you know, show these guys that they're players within the region, you know.
Yeah, no, again, it is really just, and the funny thing is, this is prior to Manila Madness, right? Just so to speak. So shout outs to everybody here in the Philippines, everyone in chat. Thank you for everybody who's really giving us a lot of love. Just so you know, we'll show you a little bit of what the competition looks like real fast. So this is the roster of our players here, Spag. So look at all the talent, look at all the names that we have on board. Wow. And these are everybody. So I already got word, by the way, Spag. So a semi spoiler alert here, guys, for those who are unfamiliar with some of our players. We have a little bit of presentation here just to show you guys who they are, a bit of background. So Spag, just brace yourself. For the Philippines, we're starting off with Goliath right here. So
hey,
there we go. And yes, you're reading that right. 16 years old, buddy. 16 years old.
That's amazing. Amazing, man. I love it, bro. Like, you know, one thing that really surprised me when I went to Manila Madness last year is just the amount of young players that were like, out there. You know, people like Martinsky and even Zachariah Carey and these guys, man. And now we got a 16-year-old here, right? 16-year-old Tekken addict, Goliath. Nina is an honest character, so he knows he knows what he's doing. You know, first Tekken was Tekken 5, so I guess, you know, he's been playing since he was out of the womb, man. So amazing stuff.
Yeah, that's just another thing, you know, to note. Nina's not really particularly a very easy character to play. So not a lot of players all over the world have really notable success with Nina. You know, Arslan Nash, if so to speak, Jod. These are just some of the Nina players out there who we can take note of now. And yeah, hot take to some of those in chat. You know, Nina being an honest character, but it is just at least for now. We try to And by the way, this is just from their point of view, guys. All right. Now, next up, we have Malaysia's own Rayern. So, Rayern, if I'm reading that correctly. So, here we go.
I watched Valorant Pro, you know, and you know these Valorant Pros ain't been doing too badly. The man, one of them won Capcom Cup last year, you know. So these guys coming out from that game, coming to the FGC, coming to fighting games, you know, they have that gaming experience, man. Valorant can get very toxic, and so can Tekken, man. So his guy is definitely right at home. Tekken 8 is his first Tekken as well, and again, I don't really know too much about him. I don't think he was around. Well, or too prominent when I was in Malaysia a couple years back. But, you know, I like the comment that his girlfriend is secretly rooting for the Philippines. So, you know, he's got all to fight for right now, man.
Yeah, man. It's bad enough to face 10. Now it's 11. You know, you got 11 going against you here. But yeah, so that's Rayern, ladies and gentlemen. And this is just the start. So just to explain the format as well, this is a Waseda format. So what that means is... our players will be starting off with basically with a roster of 10 players per side, and then whoever wins a first to two amongst those 10 players, right? The team that wins the most first to two, basically 6, they will advance to the next round, and those 6 will deal with the remaining players of the opposition until one player is standing. So not gonna waste any more time here, Spag. I believe that, yeah, Team Malaysia, Team Philippines. Look at that. By the way, Team Malaysia with the double exclamations on the name, man. So
yeah,
they're fired up.
Team Malaysia, man. They're here to play, man. They want people to know they're here. They're shouting. And it looks like we're gonna have a so this is the other thing, right? Everyone is actually in the same location together, which I think is really cool, right?
Yeah.
They're not it's online, of course, but all of Team Malaysia are together, as well as all of Team the Philippines. They're all in a location playing together, which means that we're gonna get culture. We're gonna get you know, this is a true team format where, you know, these guys can help each other out, you know, which I love. Okay. And the format is actually exactly the same as what we did when we did NA vs EU back in 2022 in Common Breaker, right? So it's a Waseda format where, you know, you do your first wave of 10 matches, and then you have you know, the elimination round at the end. Right.
So, man, you know, also to look at the chat real quick here, just a bit of a sidetrack. Look at this. There are people in chat who are almost just like the same age. Like, you know, with the youngest ones, they're like 17 years old. So hello, shout outs to those of you who are honestly abruptly young, but at the same time you're talented, insanely talented. Oh man, okay, here we go. First match of the day, first to two. Okay, so Goliath was 16 years old, taking on Rayern. He's the guy, actually, he's one of the people who we got real in touch with here, who's very hands-on. I believe he's also the one who prepped the stream. So, okay, our dude is multitasking here.
Very nice, man. You know, multi-talented. Well, let's see if he can get a win on the board for Team Malaysia, because let's be honest, guys, we're just going to say it as it is, man. Philippines is full of talent. It is the Tekken country of the Southeast Asia region. We have to say it, man. Like, look, Philippines is the favorite to take this, and it's all to prove for Team Malaysia. They're the ones that approached Team Philippines and said, "Listen, we want to play you guys. We want to beat you guys and prove that we are, you know, players in the region." So they've got Lars versus Nina to start it up, man. You know, and Malaysia starting up pretty good here.
Right. So this right here, this is gonna be a very, very intense match because of the speed of these characters, man. Let's talk about Nina again. Arguably the best character right now, but it takes a lot of skill to pull her off, right? A lot of skill.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, Nina is definitely a strong character, but you know, historically we haven't seen many people using her, just because, you know, it does take a little bit more effort to play. Even just the fact that, you know, you have to go for the Korean backdash because she has a back sway. You know, so just moving with her takes a little bit more effort too, right? But if you can master her, if you can actually get used to everything, you know, she is such a dangerous competitor, such a dangerous character.
Absolutely, man. And here we go. First round already belonging to Goliath. So we're gonna be moving. We're gonna moving that flag real quick, all right? Oh man, the damage. And that is exactly what we're talking about. Nina Williams, man. She's very devastating in the right hands. So, and with Lars, I'm also not gonna discount Lars. Rayern's apparently, even though he's a Lars player, he actually believes that Lars is a character that takes little to no skill, according to him. That is insane.
Yeah. Man, the guy's smart. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah, Lars takes absolutely zero skill, and you know, is a very annoying but strong character. So look, he's doing the right thing, man. If you don't want to put much effort in and still mix the hell out your opponent, that's the character to go for. But it ain't working out so well from 3 rounds. That is not the start that Malaysia would have wanted here. Goliath showing some serious fundamentals here, man, in this first game. That is 1-0 for him in this first 2.
Oh, this is going to be again a very high-paced match, and I hate spoiling that, you know, in a manner, because it's Nina Williams. So with Nina Williams being the arguably the strongest character in the game, and Lars is you don't see him a lot in tournaments, right? We don't see a lot of Lars in tournaments, but it's not just also to undermine what he can do. This also raises the question: does Rayerns actually have, or Ray? Does he actually have another character to bring forward, right? So
that is the question. Yeah, that is the question. Does he have something else that he can play? I don't think that. Look, sometimes when you get your ass beat like that, you know, and you don't get to play the game, sometimes you just got to go back in and don't switch character, because it really wasn't a character thing. You know, if you just didn't get to play, I think you just got to try and assert your offense, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't be discouraged. I think in a way it's better to get your ass beat 3 rounds straight like that, where you don't get to play the game, rather than, like, you know, having a semi-close match where you just lost every round, right, and got outplayed. So yeah, I mean, look, he didn't get anything started, but when he does, and when Lars gets started, you know this, Pika, man, Lars can be a wrecking ball, man.
Yeah, especially even with the nerfs to Heat. Honestly, even with Heat being a bit of a detriment to Lars, because before he used to regenerate a lot. He's able to gain back a lot of that heat, but even then, dude, you cannot afford to actually get launched by this character. This is gonna be insanely fast and painful, by the way.
Talk about painful though, man. We're on the evil arena. Is he gonna choose to keep the wall? He does. He wants the wall pressure, and this is amazing. Oki, that's gonna be a throw now. And Goliath once again. Look at the highest Sheeta though, man. Oh my goodness. Okay.
It had to be that. It had to be that, man. And again, Nina too. You know, she suffered quite a bit when. Oh wow, good duck on the side of Rayerns right there, but unable to capitalize. And not a lot of people also get to duck forward 3 on impulse. So
yeah. Okay, throw breaking in, working out so well here for Rayerns. Though, but nice duck whilst into. Here we go. Just start getting something started, but the throw gets broken. How's he gonna? Oh, just raw arc blast there, going for the launcher. So here we go. Opportunity now for Rayerns.
Oh, but again, look at this big combo here for Goliath, and good alignment, man. So this is also what we're talking about with Nina Williams, stuff like this, like awareness of the combos, transitions, and everything. This is a skill that you actually need to train a lot. Shoeshine.
Oh. And that is going to be dead, and just like that, Goliath moves on to set point. That's 5 rounds straight. This is the best start that the Philippines could have hoped for here. And man, Goliath is definitely a name now that I'm looking at, man. This is seriously good play, man. This is insane. I'm shocked. Oh my goodness, the big Call of Duty guns.
Again, that would have been a good opportunity for Rayerns to actually get something. Here we go, the stomp. 30 damage, by the way. Oh, and this just took one wipe the floor for Goliath to run away with 6 straight rounds, by the way, Spag. So
yeah,
as you said, it's not a good start here for Malaysia, but let's see. You know, it's a long night, long ways to go. Somebody was definitely going to be watching that.
Yeah. Look, there's definitely still more players to come, and you know, looking at the Malaysia squad, there are some really strong players on that team as well. So it's all, you know, the way that this format works, you do have the ability to be able to have one person or 2 people carry, you know, your team. So in a way, it's very important that everyone plays their part. You know, it's a really cool format because this will say that everyone plays, right? One person, so you have an opportunity to really like help your team to progress. But on the other hand, once you start getting to the elimination rounds, where like you're in the second phase, you know, people like Jobber and Jacket and these guys, they could put in a shift, and they have to put in a shift here, Pika.
That they do. And this is the kind of game that requires you to adjust really fast, right? Because again, something like that, it kind of hits your morale a little bit, but at the same time, that's information. It's a lot of information to go around. Now, speaking of information, we just got information on who's going next here, man. So You were actually mentioning his name quite a bit a while ago while we were off streaming in the best way. So the Philippines' own. Let's show the chat who we're looking at. We got this guy. So we got Mellows.
Mellows, oh yeah, man, this guy is so sick, man. His Lee, it was really cool to watch him because he did so well at the Manila Madness last year, right? So like honestly, like so impressed by his gameplay, and it looks like, man, Philippines are not slowing down here at all. They're going straight in. They're like, we want to get this early lead, man. Let's put in Melos and do our thing, man.
And there it is. You know, let's talk a little bit about his extracurriculars, if so to speak. A player named Carl Teasy is someone he likes and does not like. We'll talk about that another day, guys. I don't want to have to get flagged for all your comments. But shout outs to his girlfriend, who is insanely jealous from the from the very start. Why am I not in the comment? You know what? Shout outs to Sophie. That's I'm cleaning my hands here. I just asked him what he thinks. But anyways, moving forward for Malaysia, we got another wild card here, if so to speak, because again, it's anonymity. Sometimes I say this to Poch. Shout outs to him. Anonymity is both a friend and an enemy, right? So if it's the devil you know or the devil you don't, so you got to pick. And we have Wax2 Shang over here. So I've been facing this player online, but never actually got the chance to dig deep on how he is. And you know, we got a little word from Malaysia over here.
Okay, and is one of his favorite players is a local lad from my area, Eddie. Nice, resident Mokujin main here in Birmingham. You know, so I mean, of course, I feel like more people should have him as their favorite player. He's a funny guy, very strong as well. Dislike player. I love all players. That's a cop out, man. You gotta hate someone, bro. You play Tekken, bro. Everyone hates somebody, bro. And I like that he says he has 50 defense. I mean, we're in for an aggressive match.
That's a bluff. that is a bluff.
Okay, yeah.
That's a 50 defense. You know. So what's the remaining 50? That's offense. Okay, so there we go. he's the Unk before the storm. And look at the character, by the way. So this character, Fakum Ram, has been on a bit of an uproar as of late. You know. So granted, of course, that we saw that in the finals of Evo Las Vegas. We had Rangchu picking the Fakum Ram, so the popularity is just really skyrocketing here, man. And again, it kind of translates to what he said. His favorite player is Eddie, who also uses Fakum Ram.
Yeah, in Tekken 7 he used a lot of Fakum Ram, and you know what, man? If you look at Fakum Ram, like we're just being honest here, right? We're honest individuals on the mic here. We're not playing about. We're not playing too political. It just look, Fakum Ram is such an easy and strong character. Like, you know, the game plan is very simple, but it's effective. You know, he sticks out that left leg and you are in a mix-up. You know, he's got moves which are power moves that track to different directions. You go for the jet kick, you're going to get hit one direction. You try to sidestep the other way, you get hit by the 3+4 and the down forward 1. And it's like, you know, down forward 1 and the standing 3, all these things on block put you in a very nasty mix-up, and then his damage in general is just so high. So, you know, this is an opportunity now for Malaysia to get on the board, and they need to, man. They need to, after that first game, they have to definitely get someone, you know, get a game on the board.
Absolutely. And momentum is also a thing, right? It's a very important factor when like if you're in a team battle like this, or maybe in the game Tekken, momentum is such an expensive asset to try to get, simply because again, it touches so many areas. Your morale, right? The way you think. Plus, some characters are definitely like that. You said it yourself, man. Fakum Ram, he can bulldoze you if you're not careful. So, and again, we have Melos over here. And who's to say that this is who Wax2 Shang is picking? Melos, we know for a fact he's not going to switch. But what if Wax2 Shang actually has a different character? Or Shang, we'll just shorten it. What if there's another character back there? What if there's a pocket pick? There's someone that we haven't seen. But again, that's just we're just leaving that for now to doubt, and let's see.
Yeah, definitely, man. I feel like right now with where Philippines are, they don't really need to do anything too crazy, you know. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna be main versus main here.
Ooh.
Lee Chaolan versus what do you think about Lee actually, Pika? What's your opinion on this character?
Really strong, man. Like I do not understand the downplay. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, man, Lee Chaolan is just straight up. Look at that. He hasn't lost his essence of being a counter hit character. If that makes sense. So yeah, I think he's still a massive threat altogether.
Yeah, for sure, man. Oh, talking about a threat though, man. This Ram starting off pretty strong right now. Plus frames. Oh, yeah, okay. He says he has 50 defense. He wasn't lying, bro. He blocked that running 3-4. He just went straight for the down 2. I respect it.
Okay, so yeah, moving forward. Oh, there we go. The heat engager from Lee Chaolan, probably one of the best in the game, if I'm gonna say so myself. So, but look at this. Melos burned everything already.
Oh man, but yeah, he definitely, it worked out for him, man. But this is an opportunity now for Team Malaysia. Look at this, man. You can just see how this character can delete your health bar. But nice punish there from Melos though with while standing 3 strength. And we have 1 round apiece.
Oof. What? You start off with a forward 3. The boldness of Shang over here. It's not like it's safe, but you know, good call, good call.
Okay, back to 3. Ooh, nice throw. Into running 3. The slide just out of range.
Oh wow. Okay, did not go for a bit of a pickup there.
Yeah.
Oh, 10 hit combos, man. 10 hit combos in 2026.
Yeah, I mean, he's using it as a round ender, and actually, Washu Chat, I don't know how to say his name, but he managed to duck it, but then he wasn't able to punish it, unfortunately.
Oh man. Okay. Oh wow, down 3-4-3. No block on the side of Melos. Silver heal all the way to the G clef off of a Hitman stance. Is he burning? No, he's not burning anything. Look at Melos. He's hanging on to that heat.
Okay. Oh, the 173 again. Oh, he gets hit by the heat dash. Not gonna be dead though. But the low. There we go now. Final round, first game.
Oh man, Shang over here. The confidence. Down 4. And you know, people always say that, oh no, down 4 is such a risky low. It's not like you can block everything though. It's such a fast low at 14 frames.
Yeah. And that's the thing about Lee's, right? It's a counter hit as well. He's got a full string from it, and that might be dead. I don't want to jinx it, but this could be it here. Yes, it is. Melos, again, weathering that Fakrum Ram storm. You can see that he was kind of, like, as the rounds went on, he was getting more and more comfortable here versus Shang. It's dangerous, man. It's definitely dangerous, but let's see what can be done here.
And you know, I've dealt with this matchup many times, man. If I'm going to be completely honest, Fakrum Ram versus Lee, I wouldn't even call it one-sided, but Fakrum Ram does have the range advantage, something that Lee is actually struggling with, if so to speak, or at least coming in safely, right? You saw how many 4-4-3 Melos had to try to go for, because he wanted to close the distance, and Shang was not actually pushing for him. So Melos wanted to, I gotta get within your zone because my counter hits come better when I'm in front of you, when I'm at point blank.
Right. I wonder also, by the way, if the lobby is set on 1st to 2. I think that might if
oh, it's 1st to 1. Sorry to cut. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you set I don't know if we can set the lobby to 1st to 2, but if they do, then they can go instant rematch. You know.
Yeah. No,
but I don't know if they want to read the lobby, but yeah, that is something that might make it a lot quicker. You know.
Yeah. In this case, they wanna try to go for like a random stage after. That's why they set it to 1st to 1. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, so it's a stage rule thing.
Yeah. So we're sticking with the globals. If that makes sense. All right, here we go. So 1 on board.
Rules.
Yeah. Yep. Melos 1 on the board here, and we're moving straight to Ortiz farm. So hazards, basically, I can't even say who has the perk. Yeah, I can't even say who has the advantage here though.
Yeah, both these characters can definitely benefit off it. I would say that, you know, Fakram, just purely based on just how, you know, volatile this character is, man. 1 hit and you're dead, you know. Talk about 1 hit and dead, though. Oh my god, look at this damage. Melos, optimization.
Oof. Oh no, duck on the Mercury drive. Huge damage, and Melos yet to take anything significantly dangerous for him. Look at that, just barely scratched. Unfortunately, but of course, granted that a while ago, by the way, Spag, Shang also was up. He was 2 rounds in, so it could have been anybody's game. Let's see if this is going to be the same. If we're going to see a back and forth between these two.
Yep, spike. Very nice. He's using that running 3 so well as well, man. You know, Fakram still is a big character, so it's going to be not the easiest for him to sidestep against some of these things. And beautiful power crush there, but it's going to whiff the heat smash and a nice punish with the back 1.
That's exactly what we're talking about. But there's so much damage taken already. So Shang here, back is against the wall. Gotta do something.
Set point now for Melos here to get another point on the board for Team Philippines.
Uh-oh. Oh no, duck on the down 3-4-3 and did not continue the 2-2-3 though. Or the 1-2-2-3 rather.
Yeah. If he did, that would have been a nice wall splat. That's going to be a heat dash combo, and that should be the round unless he drops it. And I'm going to use the wall blast as well, just for the extra bit of damage to guarantee that kill. Wasn't even allowed to use heat there that time. Sometimes fucking man can just delete your health bar.
Right.
Nice.
And yeah, for those of you asking in chat, it is Spag over here, the one, the only. So,
Yeah, yo.
And again, infinite kicks, Melos, and picking up with the down 3, bro. Okay.
Yeah. Bam.
So much hazards. Oh. Wisely, Shang, look at that.
For a back roll catch. I like that. Stayed in the ground though. Wasani 3 again. 10 frame Wasani moves. Oh, here we go. The mix-ups. Oh, the mix-up. I'm telling you, man. Fucking Ramp can mix you up with just one move.
I held my breath the whole time. All right, here we go. And the running 3-4 capping things off. Melos 2-0, but not leaving without scars there, Spag. With wonderful performance as well from Shang. And this, however, puts Philippines on a 2-0 lead so far.
Yeah, so now you got to start thinking. If you're Team Malaysia, right? Now you've used a couple of your newer players to try and get around on the board. But like you said, this is a blind pick format where you can pick whoever you want. It's like, so for example, NA versus EU, the way we did it is that we predetermined who was going to play each in the first round.
Right.
So everyone knew, oh, it's going to be Cuddlecore versus this person, it's going to be Gosain versus this person. We don't know that here. Like, they're choosing now who they want to go up.
That's right.
And now I believe that if you're Malaysia, you have to, the experienced players have to step up now. And they will have to be like, you know what, we're going to lead from the front as the experienced players and get a game on the board just to give a little bit of team morale, get a little bit of confidence for our team to build, get that point on the board for Team Malaysia. Now, I do believe that some of the more experienced players should step up here now because it's very easy for this to run away from them.
And man, okay, Malaysia, I'm not actually gonna be saying only based on online experience, because that's a completely different field, right? Especially if you don't know how long they've been playing Tekken aside from the cards that we showed, and I feel that there's always room. There's always room for, like, in my opinion, just surprise. Just my opinion. There's always room for something. Like, I'll be completely honest here. I don't know if everyone from the Philippine team is gonna stick with their big guns, but so far that's what we've been seeing.
Yeah. Well, let's see how it goes, man. I mean, it looks like they're still having some discussions about who they want to go up. I do think though that in these types of situations, you don't want to let the score go too one-sided. So I think someone from Malaysia, maybe Jobber, maybe Jacket himself, who I'm assuming is probably the team captain, wants to like step up and say, listen, man, I'm gonna get a win for us here. But the pressure's on now, Pika. The pressure's on. Philippines, they were the favorites to take this, man, going into this, and they are already playing pretty solitaire, man.
Yeah, big. I'm gonna say big love to everybody in chat, and do a quick read here. Yeah, you got a lot of love here, Spag, as well. Like, everybody's been asking here. Is that Spag on the mic? Yes, the one and only, guys. So don't forget, if you haven't followed him, what are you doing with your life? And
thank you, guys. Listen, I'll try my best to come to the Philippines for Manila Madness this year. Love the event. Last year was my first time in the Philippines, and I gotta say, it was probably the chillest country I've ever been to. Like, I don't think there's any country that I've ever been to that is more chill. I'm not even just saying that because I'm here. I would say that on my stream, I'd say on Twitter, it really was. I mean, like, Asia in general can be very chill, but nothing compares to the Philippines, bro, because it was just vibes, man, the whole way. Even with the crazy weather that we were having, for me it was normal. I'm like, look, it rains all the time in the UK. I ain't bothered by this, but it was so chill, man. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to coming back this time.
Right. And again, dude, we are praying. We are praying that you actually make your way back here. The Philippines loves you. Speaking of love, again, I'm gonna be real quick though. Read the chat while they're at it. We're still waiting for the players to lobby up, guys, but it is already looking to be a very high octane day here, evening rather, for at least from where we are. For Spag, I believe it's just early afternoon. So
Well, I mean, yeah, it is. It is. It's only 2:40 p.m. here, but you know, I think I was my sleep pattern is like on NA USA timings, man. I was up like yesterday, and then I streamed I think for 8 hours, just all tournaments. I had a bit of a nap just before this to make sure I had enough energy to go through it. And then we're gonna be watching the football later. You know, we've got England playing in like 6 hours or something, you know, or 5 hours.
Yeah.
So we've got some World Cup stuff to look forward to as well. So yeah, it's an action-packed day today, man. It's crazy how there's like sometimes there's like nothing going on, and then all of a sudden there's so much, man. There's like so many tournaments happening today. There was Battle Arena Melbourne.
Oh wow.
There's Only the Best. There's a Pakistani dojo. There's a Japanese dojo, and then there's this amazing exhibition, and then there's like UFC happening, and there's football happening. It's like so crazy, man.
You're right. That is stacked just by listening to it.
It's super stacked. Yeah.
And big shout outs as well. Real quick, Asher Vok is in chat, right? So thank you for being here last year. So Asher Vok, someone we also shared the mic with for Manila Madness. Cheers.
Yes.
Last but not least, here we go. We have some of my students are here. Oh my goodness. Okay, of course you are. Martinsky's here in chat. We got
That's my guy, man.
That's the guy. That is the goat. Hemp Burns. Yeah. And thank you very much for the follows, guys. Buenja Boy, Hemp Burns, and Sir Ellie, one of my students. Okay, just for a quick commercial spag. Sir Ellie is one of my students who's a pole player, just got back to the game. He is a GOAT musician, the GOAT musician here in the Philippines. So thank you very much for taking the time to be here. I really appreciate that. The man behind Eraserheads. So I just gotta say that out loud. So thank you very much.
Awesome.
Now, real quick, let's show the players that are going next. Yes, here we go, Spag. Here we go. This man is, as you can see, he is riding the 50-50 trend.
Okay. Yeah. Kazuya, but favorite player, Boa Love. You know, absolutely. What a legend that guy is, man. Kazuya player, man. I don't know what the comment is. You're gonna have to help me with that one, but yeah, he's got a dislike player now. It's good, you know. I like that. We got it. Everyone has to have a dislike player, man. I don't want to see no cop outs.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just gotta show your true colors, guys. And just to translate real quick exactly what he said in the comments, this is actually lines from a song, and he was like saying, "No, I cannot evade you anymore. You're always visiting me at night." That's exactly what he said. Whatever that means, Richie Bryan, I'm pretty sure you're in a good spot right now. So just keep that momentum going. Meanwhile, for Malaysia, I believe we have Itawok, if I'm reading that right. So we have Itawok. Here we go, and another Mishima. By the way, it's gonna be fun.
Oh wow! Okay, so that's interesting because we got a Mishima battle here, and this was totally random as well. The way that these guys picked their players was you know, like you said, it was blind pick. So we're gonna have a Mishima battle here. A comment: I'm playing Devil Jin. Well, we'll see about that. You know, it says Kazuya there and right behind your picture. Favorite player Jobber, dislike player Jobber. Listen, I get it. Jobber's a nice guy, but he plays Lily. So I also, you know, I like him. I also hate him. So you know, fair play.
I'm sure he's a nice person. All right,
yeah,
we'll go with that. And again, I like the fact that this is something that Melo said earlier too. You know, he dislikes someone, he likes someone. What are we gonna do? Not everyone's perfect. So, and yeah, I'm not gonna read what he represents because I might fall into a trap that I don't know about. But these two players, again, they have faith in our recent Evo Japan champions bag. So,
yeah. Look. Sometimes with this with this game, it takes someone to do something special with a character for other people to get inspired and confident that they can do something similar. There's been a lot of downplay for certain characters over the years, and then when someone steps up and wins with that character, all of a sudden the downplay kind of slows down a bit, and they're like, you know what? If this guy can win with this character, that means I just got to work harder and I got to do my thing. You know, the way that Keisuke has been so consistent, the way that Ikari just had that one run where everything worked out for him and he just played amazingly. Just goes to show, man, that you put the work in and you can do bits, man.
Right. And you know, it's funny you should mention that, man. Monumental runs are rare, right? It's because not everybody gets that opportunity to go on a streak and, you know, beat your idols. If that makes sense. So yeah, Kazuya's, man, you know, I don't know, they have this certain mindset that, you know, it's if it doesn't work now, you know, I'm gonna compartmentalize that and check that out later. Maybe it's gonna work again. So Here we go. So you see, this is what makes my job hard, guys. Now I'm gonna have to now I'm gonna have to try and see who is who. Okay, there we go. We got the Philippine side, Richie Bryan. There we go. I'm gonna type that out right now.
Alrighty, here we go. Cool, good stuff. We've got a Kazuya battle for you Mishima fans out there.
All right.
Oh my god, okay. Statements being made here right now, man. And you know, if it's a Mishima battle, he's going to take that one personally, man. You know, he wants to get his own back. You know, we're going to be seeing some downfall twos here from Ito Wolf as well.
Oh my gosh, and it is the first try. You know, chat makes a fair point. It is the first try of Richie Bryan to land that. So, as you mentioned, they're going to go for that DF2s, man, whether they land or not. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, now you kind of have to. If you're Ito Wolf, you've got to hit one back. You have to. Like, it's just it's the way, you know?
Oh man, it had to happen. Oh
my god, the light dash, man. That's not even a wave, that's a light dash. That's some serious speed, man. Stepping the wrong way, unfortunately, went to the side step right and got hit by the hell sweep. Dashing forward, nice. Ito Wolf not getting bullied this time.
Okay, is he gonna burn heat? Yeah, he has to if he wants to get to the other side. Oh, but he did not. He went for a spike. Both these players are already burning their heat. So who's gonna run out? Who's gonna run out first? Ito Wolf. There we go. Oh, miss input, 100%.
Oh no! Oh, what a punish with the electric as well.
Oh, he did not go for Demon Fall?
Into Rager, is that gonna hit? It will. And look at that. That's gonna be the round, man. What do you reckon he tried to do there? He got down forward 1+2, but was he trying to go for a down forward 1? Was it forward 1+2? Like, what did he want to do? Maybe crash dash 1+2?
I was gonna say that.
Rager instead.
Yeah, I think it was gonna be Parasite Fist. So because the input is crouch dash 1+2, so look at this. Oh,
he's trying to get it. He wants it, man. He wants the revenge. Wasn't quite able to do it though. Ito Wolf.
1 up. That's 1 up. That was 1 up. All right. So Richie, he's keeping tabs here. He's back. He's keeping tabs. Okay. So I got 1. She'll drop. Gonna heal quite a bit here, but goes for the cheek away. Okay, because why not? Keeping it simple with a flash punch. Richie Bryan, 3 rounds straight.
All right, so look, everything worked out for him there, man. He was playing, and like Ito Wolf is a good player. I've seen this guy before. I've watched him. I've commentated his matches. It's the difference here is that we're playing. Like Richie Bryan is playing at a pace that Ito Wolf is struggling to keep up with, and I think that is just because of the quality of the players in the Philippines that he is playing against. You know, people like AK. Look at him. Look at AK, guys. He is your GOAT. He is the GOAT of you know, Philippines Tekken right now. And look at the pace that he's able to play. He puts the pace on to anyone, you know. And there are players out there like Ulsan, like Artif, and these guys that play at this incredible pace. AK is able to play at that pace as well as other players in the Philippines. And I'm looking at Richie, I'm like, look, this guy is clearly used to playing at this pace. And Ito Wolf is struggling to keep up.
And that's being nice. That actually there's being nice, right? So, oh man. So let's see what the clapback is here from Ito Wolf. You saw how bold that attempt was. He went straight to it, right? He went for 2 DF2s immediately. And despite not getting a combo off of it, you can tell that, okay, I want to tag you back, because that also does something to your mental, right? Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. That was that looked like a counter hit, but you know, you got up into the electric, and once again, Richie Bryan. I'm seeing amazing character diversity here in this exhibition, and just the fact that, you know, these guys are playing. They're like specialists, man. It's so sick to watch.
Ooh. And you know, Kazuya is not a pick and play type of character as well. You know, a lot of people they tend to think that just because an Evo was won with this character, that you can do the same. So most Kazuya players, they tend to have that coin flip mentality. But in reality, man, there is a way, right? If you think about it, there's a way for you to actually play this character with little to no risks. But where's the fun in that?
Oh yeah, definitely. You gotta risk it for the biscuit, man. No? All right, good punish.
And you see, believe it or not, guys, that was the safest low they both threw out.
Yeah. Oh my god, 1-1-2 with a punish as well, man. Richie Bryan's electrics are so on point, man.
Oh, look at that. Very conservative with the wall carry, with the wall standing 4. Chick away. Burns all the heat, though.
Man,
are you serious?
Oh my god, this guy is... Who is this guy, bro? Bro, tell me. Guys in the chat, man. Tell me, who the hell is this guy? Richie Bryan. I've never heard of him, man. And he's such a strong player. What the hell?
Man, if we're gonna track back on how long this kid's been playing... By the way, kid, yeah, because he is very young. Look at that big boy combo here for Richie Bryan. or at least more flashy than the usual. He caught him dashing in with the electric. You saw there was no counter hit there.
Goodness, here we go. It's not looking good right now for our hero, Itowo. That's gonna go to the wall. It's not gonna be dead though, but one more mix could do it. Wavy, wavy, wavy. Oh, the delay hell sweep as well. Going for the Ikari, and Richie Brian gonna take it 2-0, and that is yet another point on the board for the Philippines.
Oh my goodness. Dude, even I started ducking, you know, like while watching him right there. And again, yeah, the chat's just letting you know Richie Brian is one for the ladies here in the Philippines, right? So, but again, that didn't come from me though. That did not come from me. But realistically speaking, here, Richie is relatively young, man. I think he's like in his early 20s. And he's newly signed with his new teammate here, Shops, which we're gonna show a little later on. And yeah, that's a bit of a statement, man. He wants that good impression.
You definitely put on a good impression, man. That was great. So that's 3-0 now for in sets for the Philippines. And like I said, every game, every set that, you know, the Philippines get is just gonna give them more and more confidence. You know, you have to bring out your most experienced players. You gotta get a game on the board, get a set on the board. Think about team formats. Think about when we watch Gamers 8 in Saudi Arabia, the 3v3, or when we watch NA vs EU, or whatever, like the Pakistan versus Korea. There is strategy involved with who you pick, and you know, and how you go about, you know, choosing who to go up. Sometimes you just want to put your experience. You know, some people want to leave their experienced players for last, but I think put them up early, man. Get that early momentum, and show the other team. You know, put the pressure on. Right now, there is zero pressure on the Philippines because they are just breezing through this at the moment.
That's true, man. And even I didn't expect this, especially for Richie, because he never had a chance to play team battles. Actually, a lot of them here did not. And it's funny because 2 out of the 3 here were the players that I was talking about earlier who are relatively young, like Goliath, who is the youngest here. So Goliath here started off the match with the Nino Williams, right? And then we have Melos, who we saw at Manila Madness. But now we have Richie Brian, again, another player who's not very akin to a setting like this. He actually asked us prior here, "Oh, how are we gonna do this, coach? I've never done this." So yeah, you know, just keep it steady, play your game. Just play what it is that you know that you're used to, and just let the dice roll. Now, speaking of, here we go. There was a bit of a roll here already for Team Malaysia. They told me that their next player is this guy.
Okay, from Sarawak, Mushi. Okay, yes. Second best Mishima in Malaysia. Okay. Electric is the one move Bruce Lee warned us about. Wow, okay, awesome. Zatzik is his favorite player and most disliked player, starting in Tekken 7. And this is someone that I believe I've played against. I actually have played against Mushi. He has incredible execution. His movement is super fast. You know, he's got the execution with Heihachi, and Heihachi is a hard hitting character as well. You know, so I'm very excited to watch him play.
And man, you know, this is a trend, bro. Like Zatzik, catching strays over being the favorite and disliked player at the same time, right? So, and again, this is basically the 3rd Mishima, I believe, that we're seeing on stream right now. So if this is gonna be the drill, and you know, Itowo said that he was gonna play Devil Jin, but he didn't do it. So these bluffs are something that we really have to be very cautious about. Meanwhile, for the Philippines, we're gonna have in opposite. You know, I'm gonna throw a bit of a foul here, guys, because we're gonna see the eldest of the eldest in the Philippines with this guy right here, Haps. Oh man,
oh boy,
this it hurts me. It hurts me to do this, but again, Haps, you know, I had to keep it absolutely real, and first Tekken being tagged 2, that is very, very debatable.
Okay. Why is that debatable?
I've known him for the longest time, dude. So I can spit some facts here, guys, but it's not about me. It is about these guys.
Yeah. Life is like laundry, loads of fun. Okay, so I mean, yeah, the guy's clearly funny, man. He's a funny guy. He's using Eddie Gordo as well. Character is jarring to play against. I'm excited, man. You know, I don't like playing against Eddie, but I'll watch an Eddie player, you know, for sure.
And there are a lot of Eddies out there. So, and it takes a bit of honestly, a bit of experience. I've never seen Eddies or Eddie players who have been insanely successful from the get-go. Like from the very time that they picked up the character, right? He also requires a little bit of mastery, so to speak. And that's why I believe that Haps actually he's stuck on to that character all these years. He had some episodes of switching to different characters, and I don't even know who he uses now aside from Eddie. So it's
Eddie
just
versus
a big,
Heihachi used to be very good for like in Tekken
Right.
7 for Eddie, but now Eddie is a different character. This is not Eddie. This is Eddie's cousin. This is a different character. He's just pretending to be Eddie, and like I said, completely different character from what he's ever been before, right? So let's see, man. Let's see if Mushi is going to be ready for this one. We're expecting a Heihachi versus Eddie matchup. Of course, you guys have your own Heihachi main, Martinsky, who I see in the chat right now, man. That's someone who I'm following very closely to see how his journey ends up. I want to see him on the biggest of stages. The Philippines. Ulsan told me a while ago that you want to see how healthy your community is. Look to see how many young people are playing the game and how good they are.
That's
I
a
think
good
that right now, from what I've been seeing, the Philippines has a very healthy scene.
Absolutely, man. And again, I'm gonna be tooting our own horn here because a lot of the new players that are really good here in the Philippines really are young. Some of them are barely past 20. Like there's also the first GOD6 that we had here in the Philippines, I believe, is not even above 20. So
Wow.
it's just really a very Tekken country, guys. So yeah, show us some love. And people are like saying here like Haps is the Junding of the Philippines. With that photo, maybe. You know what I mean?
And having said that, he's a Junding of the Philippines using Jun. Okay, cool. Baited everyone, man. Maybe even baited the Team Malaysia. So you talked about this, right? Maybe he was trying to catch him off guard a little bit. But we've gone to from Eddie to Jun, which is like a very different archetype of a character.
A big jump.
Hello, Martinsky.
There he is.
Yeah.
The boy
But like
wonder.
I said, Mushi does have really good execution, and you can see it already, right, in this combo and the way that he's been moving. His execution is so good.
You do beat, and look at this. And this is something you'd want to watch, Marty. looky here,
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah.
Looky here. Like eyes on board.
I know right now he's probably thinking, man, put me in, coach, man. Let me take out this guy in the mirror.
Why didn't you tell me about the team battle, coach? No, I did, Marty. Unfortunately, this is for Manila for the time being. And for those of you in chat, yes, if this turns out well, we're gonna have more of these, and probably from different parts of the Philippines as well. But the first round goes to Mushi.
Look at the wave dash, though. And again, like I said, I've played against this guy when I was in Malaysia. And, and one thing I noticed is that he is very, very aggressive and really, wants to get in there. And that's going to be the heat smash. Good stuff. 7 golden letters. That's a very, very good start. A potential first game here on the board for Malaysia. I think what we need to see here from Haps is we want to see some defensive moves, right? Some keep out, some counter hit options, maybe some parries.
Oh, that's true, man. And look at this. He actually does not have any installs right up until I said it for her Kazama Light, right? So now only at 12. This is not going to do a lot.
No, it's not. Mushi just trying to end this before it gets dangerous, man. And look at that. Oh my god, that combo's crazy.
Oh, and actually that was already nerfed, right? Because we can no longer launch below 14 frames. So that was also being generous. Oh, I don't know what Mushi tried to do there. Was this out of impulse?
Yeah, that I think he's just sometimes you can have so much momentum that you end up running into a wall and crashing, and that's I think what happened there, right? And again, Mushi only knows one way to play, and it is just by playing really fast, really aggressive. But Haps is finally finding his feet now. As a Jun player, Jun has a lot of defensive moves, man. She has parry, she has counter, she has a magic 4. We want to start seeing some of these moves here, I think.
Yeah, that's right. And she crushes a lot. She crushes a lot of things. Like, it's something as simple as a DF2 can go through the weirdest things. Even sidestep 4 because of how her hurt box is engineered. So it kind of becomes a bit of a problem. What a block from Haps. And again, I was going to say that he didn't launch it, but look at the damage. This is it. Ooh.
That was a fantastic punish, knowing that he could have gone for a launch there, but he went for the down jab punish to get the wall splat and the big combo as well. But here we got worried. Instinct final round. Oh, instantly with the hell sweeps.
But I did not believe the wall standing 4 there. Mushi here has everything that he needs to win this round. But Haps, though, still a few, basically a few more stacks away, a few more digits away to get to that 100. Oh, presses after the F1.
Yeah, you want to sidestep right there against that down forward one if they charge it a little bit. And oh, Kank, I was waiting for it. I was like, where is the Kankans? We've seen Mushi be so aggressive. Kankans is the perfect move to use it, and he's used it now.
Uh-oh. A juicy 100, man. Okay, that is not funny.
Oh, the Oki, the Oki, the Oki.
All right.
Down jab.
And again, a down jab, but just he got shot, Mushi, from half the screen away.
Oh my god. 2 rounds down he was, and a 3-round comeback. Malaysia is just struggling to get a game on the board and some momentum. Mushi, though, this would be a massive loss. Guys, remember, when you are out, when you've lost the first of 2, you are out of the exhibition. If Mushi loses here, he will not be able to play again. So, yeah, this is dangerous. This is very, very dangerous here. You don't want to lose someone like Mushi early on here, man.
Oh, boy. But again, yeah, you know, you got to give credit to Haps for that. Granted that he did have a huge deficit, as I mentioned, and I hate jinxing that. I did not mean to, honestly. Me saying it, right?
Man.
Because he had 0 on the stack. 2 rounds in, he had nothing. Right. And when he really needed it the most, the 100 Kazama Light stack actually kicked in and gave him 100 damage as well. The irony, though.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Let's see if Mushi can get something on the board here for Team Malaysia, man. Desperate times. We're on Yakashima now.
Now, this is going to be very difficult as well for June, in the sense that that wall combo might not come into play here. Because even at 100, that's where the damage really comes from, right? That 19 damage wall ender is not a joke, so...
Yeah.
Oh. So far, so good here.
Yeah, looks like Haps is getting a little bit more used to the pace that Mushi's trying to push, you know. Now he knows, okay, look, he's trying to play very, very aggressive here. And Jun has the answers. And are you surprised that he went for Jun here, not Addy?
Honestly, yes. I'm not gonna lie, because I know that comfort is just really... It should be everybody's priority, right? Especially in a setting of first to 2, you don't really have a lot of information. Like, I believe it's probably like a semi-finals or something, when it's a best of 5. But in a first to 2, you'd really want to be comfortable. But maybe this meat shield right here, as I call it, you know, he probably needs this Jun for information. So I feel, and it's working. So who are we to say is that, you know, he should have picked Eddie?
Yeah, for sure, it is working, man. And here's the thing as well, man. You're seeing that he's getting used to the way that Mushi's playing. Ducked the electric and punished it with Wasanin 3, but this time Mushi himself now gets a sidestep into a big electric punish, and he only takes 1 hit, man, with Heihachi. Look at that combo.
And the thing is, he doesn't need to fill up 100. He just needs 3 activations of heat, and he's gonna be a god. So.
Oh god. Yeah.
Oh.
He wasn't ready. Uh-oh.
No combo there anymore. Could have been disastrous.
No sidestep.
All right. Look at the steal, though. Okay.
Yeah. That's the thing. You can't parry that second hit of the down forward 1-2.
Yeah.
Because you know that is a guard break. It is an armor break as well.
Yeah. It's a charged
but,
move.
You know you can sidestep. Yeah, it's charged move.
Here we go. And Haps being super stance heavy now compared to earlier, Spag. It's again, as you mentioned, it's a completely different pace. He realizes, and probably that's the information that he needs, that he trusts his choices now. There's the mix. Look at that. Haps pressing on that, or rather moving forward after that down 3-2.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Point blank. Nice, low. Mushi now. Similar situation to last game. You know, with 2 rounds. Can he finish it off, though? That's electric. The timing on the electric's working out for him so well.
Right, and naturally, he is going to cash in that heat, just so he'd get that Warrior's Instinct locked in if he does need it. Haps, however, already has 100. So one launch could be big here for Haps. But as I mentioned earlier, Spag, without spoiling anything, not having a nearby wall is big for June. Oh, our first 1-1 of the evening, man. Our first 1-1. Gotta love it.
All right. This is what we want to see, man. We don't want to see a blowout completely, man. But that is now 1-1. And I wonder how much the extra space helped him there, Pika.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, again, that's one of the points that I was making earlier, ladies and gentlemen. I feel that not having a wall there, and the thing is, it's random. It's not like they can do anything about it, right? It was just really a roll of the dice. So Haps now, big question, as you mentioned earlier, where is the Eddie coming out? Theoretically, that might be the case, but June was also working fine. It was just a change in the terrain.
Yeah, it was a change in trend, and also the electrics were definitely finding their mark, and that's the thing, right? If you're a Mishima player, you gotta find the timing on those electrics, man, and counter hit your opponent, and that's exactly what he was doing. Those electric, and plus with Heihachi, whenever he does hit those combos, they hurt, man. The damage the damage that we're seeing from Heihachi in this season is just absolutely outrageous. It's crazy.
Madness.
So you can't really afford to get hit by too many electrics, man.
Absolutely. And then now there it is. We have to see it. Now, Eddie, no longer the hit and run type of character here. It is now a matter of mix-ups, right? It is now a matter of imposing a 50-50 if the situation presents itself. But again, we're talking about Heihachi here. Arguably, right now, the most powerful Mishima aside from Kazuya.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, here we go. I'm excited to see this, man.
I am. Oh, no punish on the forward 3-4. All right. Oh, the situation, man. How many times did that happen in a game?
Nice, goes for the 1-2 counter hit, and then we got wild sliding 2. Now this should be dead. He's got a lot of resources to work with here to make it easy. No! Oh my god. I had a feeling that was going to whiff, but manages to salvage it and get the round on the board.
Yeah, too much health as well to spare, right? So he could afford being wrong there at least once. So, here we go. Haps is going in slow and steady. He did land a stray while standing too earlier on, so maybe, just maybe, that might happen a little later on again.
Yeah, you can see that Mushi is a little more careful in how he's approaching. He's not just running in there with the wave dashes. Stuff like Eddie's side 2+4 is something you've got to watch out for. Look at that damage right here.
Yeah, you know, it's make anybody wins. You and I included. Okay, there we go. Shades of Tekken Tag Tournament 2. His first game, apparently.
That would have been dead in Tekken Tag 2.
What a
nice
float,
job,
dude.
I actually down 4 into that move, that QCF4. I think that's supposed to be jab. So I think the fact that he delayed the jab a little bit was why that was able to flow.
Oh yeah, because
I think Haps did that to specifically beat jab.
Right, deliberately. So maybe even a 3+4. Any of those two options would have worked. But again, Mushi ahead of the curve there. He was able to jab a little later. Look at this, Haps just pulling out all the stops. Most of the moves that we didn't see in the first 2 rounds.
Yep. He's getting in there though, man. He's using a lot of full cash down +4, you know, which I think is such a good move as well, because now in this game it's like actually like plus on block, you know. It wasn't plus before.
Yeah, that big. Here we go. What's the mix? Nice patience.
Good punish. Yeah.
He did not go for the down jab though.
Nope. Oh.
Look at the time. Longest round. Longest round we've had so far.
Yeah. Oh no, he's dead. Oh, the full cash down to +4 again. That move is so good. I'm surprised that people don't use that move more, man. I mean, it's only Haps really I'm seeing it, but set point now. Floor is lava, so we do have a breakable floor now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Haps is actually the inventor of that move. Kidding aside though. But that move is really abusable. Yeah. Big plus on block, you know, it's +6. Not to mention the range it covers.
Definitely.
Ooh.
Okay. Play that floor. Go let him use it.
That's 100.
Eee.
On the dot, like I was like, that's 100 right there. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay, he's gonna try and mix him up now here. 4-4-3, what's it gonna be? Goes for the mid again. He is not ducking. He did not want to duck. He waited now.
He did it again. he went for this. He went for the same exact sequence again. There's Pac. Look at this. The heat is withering down. One pixel away. Now Mushi, is he gonna be hoisting the flag for the first time here for Malaysia?
Oh my god, that is a great start for Haps, man. Mushi trying to get the first point on the board for Team Malaysia, and that is a bad start, but still he is using Heihachi. 1-1-2 there.
All right.
Uh-oh. Don't choke it now.
Big damage here, or rather big advantage here on the side of Haps, and his heat is significantly further than that of Mushi. So one sequence could do it. We pressed on the G-Clef.
No. Is that dead? It is dead. Oh my goodness. Somehow, Mushi getting hit by the last hit of the G-Clef, and the combo was enough to kill their Haps. The closest set that we've had today, but
amazing.
The Philippines now goes up 4-0. It is not looking good for Team Malaysia, but that was definitely a good showcase, man. Mushi, again, I played him. Super solid guy, super solid player, but he is going to be out of this exhibition now.
Oh, man. And again, everybody's really holding their breaths there, man. Haps again, he was on a bit of a deficit, especially those last 2 rounds, because he was severely outdamaged, man. Like insanely outdamaged. So far, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you asking, yes, the score is so far 4-0 in favor of the Philippines. And to answer a quick question here on what the format is, this is a Waseda format. So you have to win. The first round of this is 10 first to twos. 10 first to twos. So the team that has the most, basically first to 6, right? So it's first to 6. So the 6 players of the winning team will have to face the remaining 4 players of the opposing team until only 1 player remains. Thank you for the sub, by the way, Android Paul. I appreciate that, Victor players. Y'all are amazing.
Yeah. So basically, everyone plays each other. It's 10 first to twos. You know, player A versus player A, B versus B, C versus C. Like that's how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
And the first round, you know, whoever is left on the side of Malaysia. It's basically the way to win is that everybody on the other team has to be out.
Yeah.
Everyone on the other team has to be eliminated. That's the way to win. So just keep it simple like that in your mind, guys that are watching. Basically, you it's first to 10 points. Whoever gets 10 points wins. And right now, Philippines on 4 points. Those 4 players that have lost from Malaysia are not able to play again now. They're done. Now let's say that Malaysia wins one now, and then it goes to 9-1. At that point, that one player from Malaysia has to be all the 9 players from the Philippines. That's how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
But yeah, Exhibition Mac Pika versus Spag. I mean, we could do it when in the Philippines, you know.
Hey,
we
man.
could do it too. Right now, we're commentating.
Hey, King. You know, it's you're trying to steer something. Steering something here, man. I don't even see you on my stream.
Yeah.
I don't even see you a lot on my stream.
These guys are greedy, man. They're greedy. They want more beef.
Yeah, they're the bloodthirsty people. You know, especially you, King. When will MZHR play? You just gotta wait, man. They're actually picking in random. So this is a blind pick for everybody. So you gotta wait. Everybody's gotta wait. So now, for those of you who are wondering who's up next, this is 4-0 so far again on the Philippines. So let's start with the Philippines player profiles again. We're gonna go with, okay, we have Sen DC here. So Spag, I know again very little information on the guy. Let me get ahead of you here. He actually did stop playing the game for quite some time in exchange of sports. So again, a man who values the outside life, if so to speak.
Okay. Favorite player? Anyone who plays Tekken and Pickleball. Pickleball, I heard, is a fun game. I want to definitely give that a try, man. Dislike players? Anyone who scratches their balls consistently at someone's home. Like, that seems targeted. I feel like he's actually mentioning someone there. Like, that, he's got some trauma, man. Someone that he knows regularly scratches his balls at his house. And, yeah, look, fair enough, man. I wouldn't like that either, man. Comment side out 002. I don't know what that is, but maybe that's like, I don't know, some...
pickleball thing.
Is that a pickleball thing?
It's a pickleball
Alright,
thing.
cool. I need to get into pickleball, man.
I got
Maybe
nothing
when
to
I
say
come
to
to
you.
the Philippines.
I got nothing to say to you, Sen, with your dislikes, man. You know. But again, Spag, you said it yourself. You can't love everybody. You know.
You can't, man. You can't. You know, we've only got so much love to give around, and we can't love people that scratch their balls at people's houses, man. Come on, do it in your own house, do it in your own room. You know.
You know.
But fair enough.
That's
so he's a Feng player, huh?
He is. Since forever. And again, the chat themselves said, you know, they believe that Sen DC, I'm included. I'm not gonna lie. I believe he's the best Feng player in the Philippines. The only
No way, really?
Yeah. It just so happens that again he did stop playing the game. So it's completely understandable as to why it doesn't ring so much bells, right? Because the man himself, again, he chose sports over Tekken. So, and you know, it's completely understandable. He's a bowler. He does pickleball. He works out as well. So we've completely forgiven him for that. So far. So far.
Well, he has to win now. If he gets the win, then maybe. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know, man. But that's awesome, man. Like, very, very cool style. Looks like a very active guy. He's got the shades on, so I approve. Who we got for the side of Malaysia, man?
Here we go. We have the
Jobber! Okay, all right. Cool, man.
The man of the hour when it comes to Malaysia's hate, as we would say, because you're gonna see why, guys. You're gonna see exactly why. So Jobber, apparently one of the coolest guys in Malaysia, as people would say. He has so much charisma, and I faced this literally just a few times as well. So, man.
Yeah. I've faced him as well offline. Was able to play against him a couple of times. And he's someone who picks up things very fast. You know, like I gave him some advice and we played again, and he was able to implement that advice almost immediately. And it's like, damn, okay, when I see people like that, I'm like, this guy's talented. And he did really well at the recent Challenger event. I think it was a Challenger event, right?
Ooh.
In where was it? Sorry, it was it was in Southeast Asia somewhere, Singapore maybe, and he got top 16, I think, you know. So had a match against Chikarin as well. Like, this guy's just really good. But one thing I am scared of though is that he's playing against a Feng player, and I think Feng is
so
a
good,
character
right?
that
Yeah,
does relatively well versus Lily. I think Lily specifically because she has a really good side set. Things like back four with Feng can be a problem, man. So Jobber's got his work cut out from here, especially if you're saying that that's the best Feng in the Philippines. I like the comment. It's been 3 seasons and Jacket Johan and Itawoka still complaining about Lily. I mean, why wouldn't they? You know, Lily's bullshit, man.
and you know, it's also a fact, at least for us, that Lily kind of took the spot of some of the top tier female characters after her buffs, right? Like after Forward 1+2 got buffed, after DF44 got buffed, Lily just power spiked, right? Like I believe she actually dethroned Anna for a bit, maybe until now. So that's just for based on our understanding. So, all right. So Jobber versus Send DC. We're just waiting for the players to settle down. And man, you know, it's fun that you mentioned that there's Wellspec, because I also believe personally that because despite the lack of tracking that Fengwei has, or homing rather, despite the lack of homing that's fast enough, he does have moves that really put Lily on edge. Like, say for example, down back 3, as punishable as it is, it's still invisible, isn't it? Like, it's still so hard to see.
I mean, today we had in the dojo event Matsuba versus Chikarin, and Matsuba went for down back 3 and Chikarin went for while standing 2 to try and punish it, and it didn't work because why? Down back 3 is minus 15, while standing 2 Lily is I16, right? So in the clutch situations, even a small little punish like that can be quite difficult, right? You gotta go for hop kick. And it's an unnatural way to punish a low sometimes. You block a low, you got to go to up forward, and then so like, I don't know, I just feel like, you know, with back 4 being as good as it is, and Feng's tracking in general is pretty nice, even with a move like down back 3, you know, that low, it's just gonna be it's an unfortunate matchup, you know, because it is randomized, right? Jobber can probably beat quite a few players on this Philippines team, I think, you know, especially if he plays well. But I'm just looking at his matchup and I'm hoping that, you know, he can show us something here, man. Here we go.
I hope so. Okay, I did get word that there's a chance, there's gonna be a chance for us to actually re-lobby here. Yeah, we're gonna re-lobby. Because I believe Send DC, he has to reset basically his controls because of the last guy. So because of the last guy who played, guys. Yeah, it's the button. Sorry about that, guys. He's gonna hear from me after this, 100%. But for now, we're just gonna re-lobby real quick. So, oh wow, we got some chat here. Sorry to cut you.
You got an opportunity to scratch your balls, guys. You know, you didn't like that, so
did not come from me though.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, like I said, Jobber is the guy who I think in Malaysia, the Malaysia scene is looking at him as, you know, one of the guys who is going to carry the flag at these major events in the future. So if he was to lose now and be out of this exhibition, that would be a huge loss for Malaysia, because look, if he's able to win here, he can stay alive and play again.
Right.
And, you know, you want Jobber to stay and keep on playing. Play, right?
Right.
You got to give him a chance, man. But, you know, he's got to get past Send DC. And if you're telling me he's the best thing in Philippines, that's a massive statement, man.
Yeah. And again, unfortunately, guys, if you witnessed that just now, big apologies. It was just a bit of a... We're going to have to re-lobby Send DC again. He couldn't configure his basically his fight stick. So we're just going to do the same exact thing. Anytime they're ready, we can go back again. Now, as you mentioned, man, Jobber is... Technically, he's an asset, right? I know that they're poking a lot of fun on him, but it's still Lily. You know what I mean? It's still Lily that they're dealing with. So anybody, even with Feng being a good match, and you know, a lot of people look and talk so highly about Jobber. So there really is something there that people need to watch out for. I mean, you could be so friendly outside, but you're a killer in game.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, let's see how it goes, man. Once the buttons are set, I think we're getting back locked into it now. That was quite quick. Good stuff. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. And we don't know when the stage is going to be again. So, there we go. I knew it. It has to be random. So, we're going to secluded training ground this time. A while ago, we were at Fallen Destiny.
Yeah.
Now we have hazards. All right. Oh, early down back
There
three
we go.
here.
Yeah, instantly we're seeing down back 3, you know, a move with a lot of tracking, and back 4. And those 2 moves in general are just going to be problematic for Lily. I like that though. Going for the back turn mix up there. Ooh, in the back.
All right, here we go. Big counter hit here.
Nice. Okay, good wall carries on. Down 4-2 to get the wall splat. Big damage. Feisty Rabbit goes for the mid. That's plus on block. And that's going to be
Hazard. Yeah. There we go.
Come back.
And I like that. Jobber just kept things easy. Just went for a 2 as a follow-up there. Just making sure that the combo doesn't drop. Is this a 1-round 10v10 elimination, or you have to win twice? Yes, it is a 1-round 10v10. And then basically whoever is left, they just have to survive. Whoever's left.
Yeah. And that was a really good start there for Sen DC against Jobber, but it just goes to show in a game like Tekken 8, comeback mechanics are everywhere, right? Your counter hit launchers, your heat, and your mix-ups, you know, like the amount of plus frames you can get. I mean, Jobber here once again, you know, he wasn't doing so well at the start of the round, but now it's mix-up time. What a block though!
Ooh. And this time,
with the shoulder. Did he shoulder that?
And he did, and Jobber didn't duck the back 4-2 as well. A while ago, it was so sharp. Okay, not close enough to the wall for the follow-up here. 1 round on the board for Jobber, and Sen DC has both Rage and Heat. Ow, but pressed wrong there.
Yeah. Down 4 into Wild Sunny 4 there, man. Good. Jobber 2 rounds up.
Yeah, this is 4-0, by the way, for those of you asking in chat. So, yeah. And Nama, we have to talk about Nama. Hello, Nama. Welcome to the chat, man.
Oh. Okay. And once again, though, Sen DC starting off strong, but he's not finishing off these rounds very well. Jobber's making comebacks every single time.
Big combo for Sen DC, and again, the man is making art as usual. It is Waseda style, yeah. Thank you very much, guys.
Not over yet by any means. Jobber has heat popped right now.
And all the heat is gone.
Good patience.
Look at the steal of the turn. All these calls from Jobber really paying off. The power crush.
Yep. Voila. Back 4. Nice. Down back 3. Oh, down 4 gets low parried. Where's the rage art though? We gotta see it. No, we didn't see it. Oh no.
Big jinx right there, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Commentators really do that, you know.
But this time he gets the round on the board. It wasn't easy though, man. Jobber's making his life really hard for him. Good back tempo too though.
Right. Look at that. Wisely not burning the heat just yet. There we go. Unfortunately, even though with the punish, Lily is supposed to... I don't know if that was actually better or worse for Sen DC being launched in back turn like that.
Ooh, okay, here we go. Heat burst, gonna connect.
All right. And again, no more heat for Jobber. Well, actually, that's deuces here. Both these players no longer have heat. They're playing normal Tekken.
Wow. The one time you try to go for the side step 4, get popped out. Gonna be difficult. Gonna be difficult. Jabs. Oh my god.
Single pixel health here for Sen DC. Oh man, but he pressed off of the 3-2. We don't see that very often.
Nice. I think that some characters can actually parry the second hit of 3-2 and 3-1. So maybe going for a shifting clouds parry or something like this might be a good option. But either way, man, Jobber, that was well fought because he was losing the majority of the beginning of the rounds on all those rounds, and he just made the comeback. So yeah, really, really good stuff there, man. And this is the first time that Malaysia has been up in the set.
I was gonna say that
in any of the sets.
This is the first time they actually got the first win, guys. So Sen DC does have his work cut out for him. Now we're moving to Coliseum of Fate, and again, this is in random. So what matches have happened so far? Nama, we're gonna recap that later, but it's been quite a bit here. So, and again, this is the first time that Malaysia did win the first match. So let's check it out. Let's see how this is gonna be for Sen DC. What adjustments is he gonna make here? And yes, I am wearing my shades for those of you asking in chat.
I say again, sorry.
Oh yeah, because the people in chat were asking if I'm wearing my shades right now. Well, yes, guys, I am. We can't be with Spag without it, man.
We're all shaded up, man. There's too many stars in this exhibition. We gotta wear our shades, man.
Oh yes. Is there gonna be a shades check later on? You bet. Oh, what a block from Jobber, but did not believe the launch.
Oh no. He's playing too passive, I think. Yeah. Again, that does happen. That was an amazing comeback, but he was just way too passive with the life feed. Didn't want to commit to going for a low or a finishing move. You've got to finish your food in this game, man. Nice low carry.
Now Jobber looking way more sharp here. SenDC, and again, you can feel that SenDC right now is trying to gauge the situation properly. What a duck off of the 3-2. He's had one too many already here, Spag.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I can tell that there's a bit of frustration building up here for SenDC, man, because he's not being able to finish these rounds. That last round should have gone to him.
A bit of a steal on the side of Jobber, so to speak, but there it is, jail. I'm not sure if SenDC actually did try to duck. Look at SenDC here cashing out his heat. Big damage, man.
That was sick. Oh no, but he's overextended again. He always overextends with the life feed. You gotta stay patient, man. There we go. Pick your shots, man. You know, it's closing out Tekken rounds, especially Tekken 8, is a skill within itself, you know?
Right.
And some people have it, man. Some people don't.
Yeah, you're right. You know, those pixel situations, they're very important, especially in Tekken 8 where recovery and comebacks are very important with gray health and all that. So, yeah, SenDC so far looking... well, the health lead here is not evident. Oh, never mind. There we go. SenDC just keeping it Feng Wei-esque. You know, we know that Feng Wei is such a small Tekken type of character.
But this is where he's been failing, right? Where he has the life lead and he starts to just play a bit too passive, and then Jobber just makes a comeback. And there we go. Once again, same stories, absolutely the same story, right? He's winning the round, he's doing well, and then he stops playing the game. And look at that low parry on the sides there for but Jobber looking like he's gonna be taking this.
Oh wow, I believe the Jobber tried to go for the running 1+2 there. And then again, it was a bit of an error. Down back 3, low Shaolin splits again. Oh wow, Jobber taking the 1-2 as well. Interesting challenges right here.
Yeah. I like the patience here from Jobber, man. He's not trying to overextend too much, and there it is. He found his opportunity to go for the whip punish. Big punish there from SenDC. Back 4 again.
Oh, wisely though, SenDC this time. Okay, big combo incoming here. This could be dead actually if SenDC connects with the right combo. Here we go. Oh, that's it.
What's the combo like? Yeah, keeps it simple. Double shoulder, man. Here we go now. Set point still for Jobber, but are we going to get a final game?
Okay. So far, so good.
Good punish.
And again, survival mode right here for SenDC. Oh, but gets snagged by the slide.
That slide is so active, man.
Oh, wow. No escape on the throw. The pizza maker.
Yeah, he has not been breaking these throws, actually. Oh, my God. He went for the back turn. No, not going to work out for him. Jobber now in the driver's seat. This is going to be dangerous now. Feisty Rabbit mix.
Oh, that's going to heal a ton of health.
It is. That's huge. Careful. Oh, trying to whip punish.
No, Tekken.
What the hell was that, bro?
Okay. Signs of life here for SenDC. But not enough for a guard break. Did he press a button?
I think he blocked.
He did. Oh, there we go. SenDC.
Oh my God, dude. SenDC is crazy. That was a scramble and a half, man, but he managed to close out. I was saying he's having so much trouble closing out rounds, but when he's on the back foot, when he has the life deficit, SenDC actually knows how to make comebacks. That was sick.
Okay, that one we have to give him credit for, man. He had to hang on for dear life. Like I said, he was in survival mode that entire round, bro. Not only did he get launched all the way to the wall, but he had to land a heat engager because that back turn 1 was important to him.
Yeah, that was everything, because just as you mentioned, Pika, it was not just the fact that he got the +9 and he had the heat activated. It was the recovery of the health, you know. Yeah, you just recover so much health. And he had rage as well the whole time, so... yeah, huge moment in that round, which changed the momentum completely. So here we go now, SenDC. Oh, we got the Pac-Man stage as well.
Oh boy. And again, both these players hanging on for dear life here. Is Malaysia, and again, a bit of pressure here on the side of Malaysia because they're already down 4.
You know, it's going to give him a lot of confidence. I love the Oki as well.
Oh boy. Look at this. Oh man, SenDC pressing after the QCF1. Again, very uncharacteristic. At the same time, you can't take that away from him. Jobber still in the driver's seat here.
Yeah. Oh, and the classic down forward 1. 0 on block into back 1.
You know, sometimes you got to look back at the scrolls, bro.
Yeah. Ah, the down for one. He's swinging a lot after down forward one, which is dangerous, as we saw, you know, back one hit, and this time it was a back four.
Oh boy. There we go.
Throw?
And again, he interrupts the QCF1, man. That is insane.
That's okay.
No duck.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
He got
Oh,
him.
he wants that throw. He wants to break the floor.
Yeah. He wants that raw floor break, man, because it doesn't count as it already counts as a launcher. So wow.
3-1.
Okay. Nice sidestep from Jobber right there. Lily stuff, man. Lily stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so far so good here. And the hazards, man, they're completely untouched. They don't have to pay a lot.
Yeah. I mean, both guys have been breaking throws pretty well, and it hasn't really been a combo in the middle of the stage yet.
Okay. More volas, man. What a block of the hop kick here for SenDC. Let's not forget, again, he has gray health and heat. So one good... Wow. Okay, never mind. Now that is a good launcher.
Fantastic punish.
Ooh. Back on the 2-4 there. Again. There we go. SenDC, I believe he tried to fish for that sidestep too, just so he get a little bit of plus frames and maybe make that similar comeback from earlier.
Yeah.
Nice. 0 now. It's not +4, guys. Oh,
nice. Very nice. Are we going to go downstairs? Nope. Keeping that floor.
Yeah. He wants the damage, man.
Bum. Wait for down forward one to finish the combo just for Oki. Nice jab pressure here. Oh, try to go for a big read and not going to work out for him, man.
So Jobber spending the rest of the heat. SenDC now. Popping a heat burst for his own, and wisely does not even go for the heat dash. He was confident it was gonna hit.
Yeah, no duck on the 2-4. Punish that, -11.
He swung.
He's so good. Very good, that's dead. Nice. Here we go. Final round is that. Who's taking it? Is Malaysia gonna get on the board? Finally. It all comes down to this, man. Here we go. What a set spin.
Oh, he held that in, man. He held that in for the whole set.
Okay, good break. Vital break. I want to see some generic throws now, man. Mix it up.
Here we go. SenDC. He's picking up some stuff from the textbook.
Yeah.
And again, here we go. Jobber finishing strings.
That heat smash is gone. Heat on both sides. I said 4. So brave.
What? Where do these moves come from?
What a block!
Oh, and again, SenDC bravely goes for the back 4-2, does not get jabbed out, or rather ducked. Jobber so close to hoisting the flag for Team Malaysia, but again, SenDC still holding the fort here.
That was a huge round. That was the most important round for this exhibition for Team Philippines, because eliminating Jobber now, you can see how dangerous he is, right? You see how difficult it is to close out rounds against him. But like you said, man, he brought out those old Tekken 5 scrolls to win those to win that set, man. He was going for the old school setups. Jobber ain't seen those before, man. And yeah, so it's gonna be 5-0 now for the Philippines here, man.
Oh boy, man. And you know, you can't blame me for actually holding my breath there as well, bro, because that was too intense. Not to mention SenDC, a guy who's literally, again, guys, making his comeback-ish. Just you know, got out of his cave, if so to speak. You know, just for him to join this team battle. You know, it's already a struggle, Spag. Just to let you know, it's already a struggle to get this man to play Tekken, much less a team battle. So thank you, if I'm gonna say so myself.
Yeah. All right. Cheers for tuning in, everyone, man, for this exhibition. Thank you for having me as well, Pika. I really appreciate it, man. It's been fun so far. Not looking good for Team Malaysia at the moment, but you know what it is, man. You got to aim high. You got to aim high. You got to go for it, man. You have to, you know, shoot for the stars, and that's what Malaysia's doing right now, man. They still have 5 players left. Let's see if one of them can get a game on the board here for Team Malaysia. Right.
At least for the time being, it's 5. So there's a huge chance of these players actually evening things up here. So we're not gonna try to jinx that, ladies and gentlemen. 5-0. This, and as Spag mentioned, it's very crucial because we are halfway done towards the first half, right? So let's see how this is gonna go. Philippines' next representative will be Luka Magic. So again, a character that you don't see very often, if at all. We got Azucena, and he's actually been dubbed the most consistent, if not the best Azucena in Philippine tournament scene right now, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. And Azucena as well, scary character, honestly.
You know, it's funny because we didn't actually appreciate a lot of the Azucena weaknesses and strengths when Season 3 dropped, because people realized that Azucena Season 1 was a menace. You know, and the running 3-2 not getting nerfed back then, that was horrendous.
Yeah. I really did not enjoy playing against Azucena in Season 1. But, you know, now I'm actually playing her a little bit. I mean, I haven't played Tekken for a while. But just to know, you know, like what she's doing, you know, and that lib 2 after up 4 you know, that most characters can't step it, they can't do anything but power crush. I mean, it's a very oppressive stance, you know, if used in the right way. So it's always fun to watch a specialist Azucena to see how they utilize the stances and everything. So yeah, man, let's see.
All right, so you guys are hearing something in the background again. Button binds. So they've had a little bit of a problem. You guys can ignore basically the sound in the background. We're gonna talk about the next player here on the side of Malaysia. So yeah, please do ignore what you're hearing. We are gonna look at Thoughtslayer. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that yeah, this man right here is very familiar if you grind a lot here in Asia.
That's crazy to have to be a lead player and say my most disliked player is fighting GM. That's crazy. And comment is 3 points for Philippines, so you're trying to lower your guard a little bit, you know. Oh no, I suck. I'm not gonna win. You don't have to worry about me, and then he just does the craziest shit with Lee. We'll see.
It's and this is funny because his favorite player is Watanabe using an Azucena, and he's facing one right there. So let's see how long that's actually that favoritism is going to last. And again, we're not gonna call your bluffs here, Thoughtslayer. That's not the 3 points. That's a lie, bro. That's a lie. You're trying to bamboozle us, buddy.
All right, man.
All
but
right.
this is look. And I mean, look, I'm just scared for Malaysia right now, man. 5-0 right now for Philippines. I know what Philippines wants. They want 10-0. That's what they're aiming for, Pika. Let's be honest. They're aiming for 10-0, right? But we gotta go to a phase 2, man. I feel like we have to.
Yeah, that is exactly the point, because if say, and it's only a best case scenario, if you get 6 here as Philippines, basically it's almost like you've already won, but that still prolongs the team battle, right? It kind of prolongs the team battle. So if a 10-0 is bound to happen here, ladies and gentlemen, and again, we're not jinxing anything, then Team Philippines will, you know, they're gonna eat good. They're gonna eat good. But of course, Malaysia, we haven't even seen everybody yet. So we're already seeing some people in chat asking, where is this player? Where is that player? So you guys are gonna have to stay put.
Alrighty, here we go, ladies and lads.
Here we go.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright. Oh, wow, an early silver heal right there, man. Again, another Lee Chaolan signatures pack. So, you're not a Lee Chaolan without it. So
yeah, no, for sure, man. And look, there's nothing for Thoughtslayer to be really stressed about here. Like, at the end of the day, look, the team ain't performing too well. There's, you know, just do your best. Show him something. Show Lucas something that he's not going to be ready for, man.
Right. Just, you know, give it something. Give a bit of a. Oh, okay. That's a drop right there from Luka Magic. We don't see that very often. But as I was saying, just give him a good fight, so to speak, because at the end of the day, that is what this is about, guys. So this is, I'm not gonna lie, there is nothing at stake here aside from just having a good time.
Yeah.
Is there a tryout to be included in the team? Well, for this one, not really, Zyron Milan, but we're gonna talk about that a little later.
Yeah. Well, right now, Thoughtslayer looking pretty good here. Asserting the Hitman stance mix-ups. Good sidestep there from Luka on the forward 4-3. No break on that throw, so you gotta press down. You gotta hold down to break that. Oh, you didn't break it again, man. Just kind of testing him a little bit here, Pika.
Again, the knowledge checks, they're all coming into play here. We saw that earlier as well, you know, on the side of Haps. But again, completely different players here. Thoughtslayer, I've also had the opportunity of facing him quite a bit. I don't know what happened there when during that combo, but again, you know, the back 3-3 just doing its job.
Yeah. Round on the board here for Thought Slayer. Oh, tried to sidestep. And that was a nice forward 4-3 as well. That combo does not connect very easily. But Power Crush, oh my god. Really turning up the heat a little bit here. No pun intended. Luka Magic.
Wall peel right there on the side of Luka. Beautiful. And chooses to burn all the heat. Just 17 seconds in. 2-3. Okay, I'm pretty surprised that Luka did not actually go for the backstab of Libertador from that one.
Yeah, he was not ready for that. But I think Azusina is one of the few characters that can actually get away from that situation.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Here we go. Okay, Luka Magic keeping it simple, just the small things. And again, as we were talking about, it's back. You know, Azusina very gifted when it comes to those back shot situations, if so to say.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Back 3-3. This is shades of Leroy for Lee Chaolan. You know, Leroy Smith. I forget it.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, chat. I was very honest with what I said. Those are exactly what those are called. You know what I mean? You want to say back turn catch?
It's back turn and it's getting the shots, man. Like, what else? Oh, nice.
What do you make of me, chat? Come on.
Not gonna be dead though. Oh, but it is because he went for the non-guaranteed move just for the kill. I like that. Final round, first game.
I like this. Yeah. And yeah, just to answer your question, guys, AK is not here. He's still flying off. I believe he's still overseas, if not already back here, because he's going for the World Series.
Where did he go?
I believe recently he went to the US, if I remember correctly. Okay. So, but yeah, if AK is already back, then and because here when we set up this tournament, AK was not here. So it is a completely different story altogether.
Yeah.
And Goliath did play already, guys. Yeah, sorry to cut you back. Yeah, there we go.
No worries. Is it very close? Oh, good. Punish there. The duck. While Silent 2 doesn't get punished. Heat available still. I'm going to see the heat smash. Ooh. Yeah, we are. There it is. And that was the perfect time to go for it as well. He had the frames to assert it and catches Thought Slayer. And that is 1-0. I mean, honestly, played really well in the pocket in that close range, Thought Slayer. That Lee is honestly very strong. But Luka was just a little bit ahead of him.
All right. Now I'll be honest here. I'm actually seeing a little bit of a pattern here that the rounds are getting a lot closer for Malaysia, Spag. We're seeing a bit more of an adjustment here. So maybe this is like a premonition, if so to speak. I'm not gonna jinx anything, guys, but Malaysia inching a little bit closer for every match that we've been seeing.
I mean, it's like the saying goes, right? Pressure makes diamonds, you know,
yes.
and
yes.
Sometimes it can break you, sometimes it can make you. And look, pressure's here now. Let's see if these players can rise to the occasion, man. You know, these rounds are getting closer. They are the matches are getting closer. So let's see if the pressure can turn this guy into a diamond, man.
Yeah, yeah.
But honestly, that Azusina, I don't think that we've even seen like anything close to what this guy can bring out with this character. He's got a lot of trick ups to see, I'm sure.
Yeah, and you know, just a bit of background here. Luka Magic, he doesn't have anybody else. So he's really a lab rat, or sorry, a lab monster, so to speak. So he just does everything that he can with Azusina. Look at him. He inflicted so much permanent health damage and some chip damage just by doing running 3-2s.
Yeah. He's feeling confident, man, for sure. When you go for that many running 3s, look at that again. Okay. He's having fun right now, man. He's dancing. And I love what you said, that he's like a specialist character, right? Specialist player. Oh my god, Tenet. Who the hell does Tenet combos with Azusina? I would have got hit by that. I have no idea what the hell that is.
Oh
but yeah,
boy.
Like I said, I don't think we've even seen close to what this guy's capable of doing with Azusina, man. And that's an amazing combo as well. Look at this. Gonna get the spike too. Oh, flips him over. Plus frames.
Oh boy. Pressure on pressure on pressure. Oh, look at, he's not even giving a little bit of pause in here. He knows that he has the lead. So, but again, you can't count out Thought Slayer. He has rage and heat. So anything can still happen here. Espresso Aggression still hitting its mark. Okay, there it is.
Oh, man. You know, the thing is, you don't really want to press buttons there because you don't know if he's going to go for a down forward 1 check or something to counter to counter you. But, you know, you got to do something. There we go, down jab, just some challenges. Doesn't care though. Luka's still going to go in with his pressure. Oh my god, raw stance, just in his face and goes with a big punch. The 1+2.
Oof. There you go. Thought Slayer back against the wall here, literally. Look at that. Look at the shimmy from Luka Magic. He's just actually marching in front of Thought Slayer, just waiting for a reaction. But here we go. The terror continues, ladies and gentlemen. Luka Magic gets their 6th straight win here against Team Malaysia.
I told you at the start of this game right here, this game number 2, that I don't think we've even come close to seeing what he can do with Azucena. And I was 100% right.
You were.
There, we just saw him bring out all the tricks. We saw him use like stance transitions, just like raw stance into mix up, and just really crazy aggression with the running 3-2s there, knowing that his opponent was going to respect it, man. So yeah, the pressure is proven like it might be a little bit too much right now for Team Malaysia. But let's see what happens, man.
And again, man, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news here, but this is going to be a bit of an uphill battle for Malaysia if they don't actually stop the bleeding here. They've already lost 6 of their players, folks. So the next batch of players here, the next rounder, is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's see how this is going to be. I'm already informed that the man himself. Okay, but I will tell you about that a little later on. Let's go to the Philippines here. We have Shops. He's stepping forward. And again, Shops is one of those players who's literally just ascending in the competitive tournament scene here, man.
Yeah, and actually, I think at Manila Madness, this was also a player that I managed to commentate one of his games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And like I was really impressed by him as well. You know, it's a when I remember these names, you know, from just one tournament, if I remember your name, it means that you definitely left an impression, and I think this guy definitely did, man.
Right.
His first Tekken 5 apparently. You know, no messing around. You know, his favorite player is Knee. His most disliked player is you. You know, I don't know what you did to him, but you know, tough coach. You know,
it do be. You ingrates. Yeah. Now this is all again. This is all for banter, guys. Honestly, this is all for fun. You saw how the players were like as well. So yeah. Thank you very much for those of you who are still tuning in right now as well. And you're gonna see more of this hatred if we're gonna say so, if we're gonna be real honest. But Shops is he's gonna have to honestly to put those mitts up very early, because he is facing none other than the man who also organized this entire thing alongside yours truly, Mr. Jacket.
Yes, there we go, Mr. Jacket, and a player who I know very, very well because he lived in the UK. Went to university in the UK during Tekken 7, where I was able to, you know, coach him quite a lot, and you know, play a lot of games with him. You know, he's a very great guy, and when he went back to Malaysia, you know, he just took it upon himself to really help the community to grow, and I think this exhibition is definitely a part of that. So first Tekken 7, all-time favorite player. Dislike player Jobber, Lily Mains in general, I respect that. I 100% respect that. And then his comment being, this exhibition is going to be hype, and it has been hype so far, but it could be more hype, Jacket, if you can get a win on the board here for Team Malaysia, and you are the captain, you are the guy that is running this exhibition, right? You have to lead from the front.
There we go. And again, I love the fact as well that, you know, he took the initiative. He's one of the players who actually flew, Spag, from one part of Malaysia to another just so this can happen. So you gotta give that all the love in the world.
Oh, that's respect, man. That's respect.
Absolute
you know, and he's
respect.
one that, like, you know, he hit me up and asked me if I'd be down to be involved with this as well. And you know, obviously, like Jackie, that's my homie, man. That's my brother right there. So, of course, you know, I love what he's doing, and this is something that I spoke to the Malaysians about, by the way, and said, listen, you guys gotta reach out to these Philippines. You gotta reach out to Thailand. You gotta start boot camping. You gotta start playing them. You know, but we've got the Law coming out here, not the Steve.
Okay, Shops, you know, and again, and this is you hating me. This is you hating me with every character that we talk about. Right? So, all right, here we go.
Okay, Law, in my opinion, right now is a clear top 3 character.
Right.
Like no. For me, there's no argument. He is a top 3 character on paper and practically. I mean, the fact that you could just do DSS by holding forward and have access to Wild 73, Wild 74, and just a massive plus frames. Like, the character is doing so much at the moment, man. And I like that, though. Talk about so much. Man, Jacket, you know, on his day, he is very hard to beat.
Right. And again, all that put together, man, I'd say that Mr. Jacket has all that faith in Dragunov, if so to speak, because this is a character that people doubted that, okay, he's not top 1 anymore. But I think neutral-wise, he's the one of the big dogs in this game, simply because he can play at any tempo he likes. So speaking of tempo, Shops' tempo is he just chose to down 2-3 out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's like, you know what, you're gonna pressure me down 2-3, bruv. He was very aggressive. Doesn't get the wall there, unfortunately. Goes for the mid option. No duck in the back 4-3. He has rage available. What's he gonna go for? 1-3. Oh, nice though. Punish. Punished it, but the wrong punish.
Look at Jacket though. He actually challenged the jab on hit.
Wow, I'm liking this, man. I'm liking this. You know, Shops is playing very, you know, I'm gonna say random, but it's very disrespectful in the way that he's trying to mash a lot, and Jacket's kind of shutting him down.
Right. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Jacket's movement and or Dragunov's movement coming into play here. We all know for a fact that Dragunov, despite being a relatively large male character, he's very nimble. So
Right.
look at Jacket capitalizing on this big combo. Oh, nice punish on the shoe shine.
Ooh, what punish. Oh my god, Jacket is not messing around right now. That is going to be the round, and that is going to be the game as well. So once again, it's been a rare sight, actually. It's been a rare occurrence, but we do have one game up once again here for Malaysia against the Philippines in the first of two. And now, if you're Shops, you're probably thinking, all right, that law experiment didn't really work.
Yeah, the mid shield was really thin. You know what I mean? So let's see if Shops is gonna have a backup plan. And again, this is very natural in a first to three setting, or basically in any setting that's not a first to one, because you can kind of risk getting information. And again, I'm just theorizing here because we saw that a while ago, man. We saw that with Haps. He did that with the June. So maybe he was like getting as much info as he can. Oh, there it is. We had to spoil it in a good way.
Yeah. So Steve, I think I don't know why he didn't go for Steve in the start anyway. Steve, I think, does pretty well into Dragunov, you know, just the punishment and the counter hit options as well. But here we go, man. You can already see that Shops is a lot more comfortable with Steve.
And again, this is him saying he hates me, buddy. But then again, we share the same character. But here we go. All seriousness, Shops, with all the safety that Steve Fox has, I know he can kind of stand more toe-to-toe with Dragunov. But look at Jacket, though, defying the frame data.
Yeah, he's just keeping it very simple with pokes, man. Down forward one, ducking a little bit here, jab, down forward one. You play like this, it's going to be very hard for Steve to counter hit you.
That's true. Because he's playing the Tekken just as small as Steve does, right? So this is going to be very, very good for Jacket if he's able to capitalize on this momentum. And it could be possibly Malaysia's streak breaker. Here we go. Shops using just a simple 2 to get to the wall.
Over it.
The poking of drag is so good. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he does have been a really, really strong poking character. That's why people like Ulsan and Arpif do so well with him, right? Because, you know, it's just simple, fundamental Tekken tools.
Uh-oh. Not looking good here for Jacket, but eats the entire string of the 5 Fox Fury. So again, in theory, they say that the 5 Fox Fury is actually badly nerfed to the point of being unusable. That is a lie, because it is still at +3 and leaves Steve at flicker stance.
Yeah, I don't know, whoever said that is stupid. That's just downplay, bro. Come on.
Hatchet kick here for Jacket, and again, oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's definitely the round
back
right there.
4-3 into back 4-3. Yeah, Jacket is trying to get a game on the board here, set on the board. They ain't going down 10-0, man. They are not going down 10-0.
This is Thanos logic over here, man. You know, I'll do it myself. You know what I mean? So the captain has taken the seat. On here we go, though. This is a reset.
Yeah, he didn't deck roll. I love that side step duck there from Jacket to get away from that move. Oh my god.
Ah. Okay, there we go. 5 Fox Fury just to get a little bit of chip and as well as the wall positioning.
Yeah, and didn't let Jacket use his heat there as well. But here we go. Hang on. Oh! Gets the wall splat. A real wall splat. Oh my god, this combo is sick.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Bro.
Shop's trying to go for a little bit of that art right there. Beautiful work. Something awoke.
That whole sequence was so sick. Oh my gosh.
Here we go. Patella smash after Patella smash. Oh, a little too late there on the confirmation. So Shops, rocket launcher.
Yeah. I break. Oh no, did he break it? He did. Rocket launcher again. Is that going to be dead though? I'm not sure. But something's woken up right now in Shops, and that is going to be 2 rounds very quickly there against Jacket. And just as it looked like he was going to be eliminated, he has brought us to a final game.
Oh my gosh. And again, this is something that we saw also earlier when with Jobber and SenDC, right? Big deficit. The first win went to Malaysia, but let's see again. We are yet to see a streak breaker here, ladies and gentlemen. The Philippines is up by 6. So, man, now my heart beats racing again. So,
yeah, I mean, Jack has got to think hard about this one, man. I mean, he's playing good, but I think Shop started to catch on to the fact that Jacket was sidestepping a lot. So he just kind of slightly delayed some of his options and stance just to catch the sidestep. You know, it's very hard to tell when you're just watching the game, bro. But when you see and break it down what these guys are doing, small adjustments make the match, man. That's what it is.
That's true, man. The fact that he stopped getting hit by the contest of his jabs, those are huge. Yeah, there it is. You see, the information that Shops got out of these small Tekken, that's vital because Jacket is now forced to be the one to adjust.
Yeah. Oh man, look at this pressure right now.
Ooh,
that was counter.
Here we go. Shop stepping on the gas here.
Yeah. Heat available right now though for Jacket. He's gonna burn it straight away for the plus frames. A nice block on the hatchet kick. Shops is in the driver's seat, boy.
And imagine if Shops actually still had a little bit of health left there, it would be the best choice because he went for a heat engager instead of a launch, so he'd have health back and momentum. So
yeah.
Permanent health damage here on the side of Jacket. Again with the challenge, Spag. Oh my god.
Yeah. Look, he's not trying to get bullied right now, man. He wants to steal his turn back. I respect it.
And Dragunov's been known for being like that. Oh man, that could have been it.
Yeah, he went for the over air, but he didn't commit to anything. 1-2-1.
All right.
Massive whip.
Yeah, as you mentioned, look at the steal of turns here from Jacket. Hatchet kick again. Oh, he's not gonna survive this, unfortunately, even with the Razor.
Yeah. Good stuff there from Jacket. One game apiece, one round apiece, man. Super close set.
Again.
1-2-1.
British Edge. 1-2-1. Argus combination.
Strings now.
Look at that, 10 seconds and nothing to heal anymore for Jacket.
Yeah. 1-2-1. Down to finding the mark. Yeah, 1-2-1. Gotta be careful. Big plus frames.
And the 4-1-2. It had to be that.
Classic setup. Yeah, it's a classic setup there from Steve, man. And Jacket wasn't ready for it. We got a set point. Is Jacket going to be eliminated? The team captain 1-2-1 though. We're looking at Makoto final round.
That might be the case. I'm sensing something sinister here from Jacket. He's looking for something big. There we go. Patella smash from Shops, keeping it kosher. Real simple.
You see, you see the delay again once again from Shops, right? He doesn't want to get sidestepped.
Rocket launch.
Broken. Oh my god, that rocket launcher.
Get Patella smash. Shops burning a lot of these heat attacks. If this wall splats, that's probably going to be it. Ooh, and again, the execution.
Rage art available. Gotta be careful. Oh, wow. Be careful.
Oh, the salvo. Flicker 2. Shops has a healthy lead. Oh, but Jacket banked it all on that down forward 2, Spag. The Philippines continues on with the streak.
Oh man, you could tell. I think that Shops knew in that situation that he was looking for a launcher. The QCF one was so close, man. But unfortunately, the down forward 2 didn't work. And Shops showing why his Steve is just on another level from the rest of his characters. I mean, that lore was kind of stiff. I can't lie to you, man. But yeah, the Steve, amazing. Like, you know what Bruce Lee says? You know, like, you gotta be like water.
Yeah.
That's what it was, man. It was fluid. You know, like super, super nice, man.
Right. He did.
Love that, Steve.
He did his best as well for that law. You know, we got to talk about things when you get back. You know what I'm saying? but again, with that Steve Fox, always flawless, man. Beautiful work. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are just tuning in, this is a 10v10 Philippines versus Malaysia. My name is Pika, joined by the one, the only Spag, and I know that for a fact that we are doing this from across the globe, by the way. So.
Yeah. No, it's an honor to be here, man. And what's up, guys, in the chat? I've got the chat open as well, man. So I see what you guys are saying. I see the hype, man. I love that you guys are here, that you're, enjoying some good ass Tekken on this weekend. So much Tekken action this weekend, man. So many tournaments happening, and this exhibition is so cool as well. Yeah, but 7-0,
Yeah.
And win or lose, Malaysia's gonna be like, you know what, we've got some work to do, man. So that's the thing, but let's see. And now I feel the story is, hopefully it's not going to be a 10-0, and they still have MZHR, who is one of their best players. We'll see who's going to be coming up now, man. Are you going to go to Manila Madness? I will definitely be trying my best to come to Manila Madness, man. I would say 90% I will be there, man. Godsilver, what's up, man? I see you, Vincent.
There we go.
But just a shout out to everyone in the chat right now, man. Much love. I do.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do a quick intro, right, for our next players here. There's to answer some questions here from Tunk as well. We must accept nothing less than a 10-0 versus any nation. Wow, you're virtually Filipino now, Tunk, honestly, so I completely understand. But then again, yeah, to answer your question, this is a Waseda format. Basically, if this lands in a 10-0, then the Philippines wins hands down. But if someone remains from the opposing team, they still have to take that one guy out. Or regardless of whoever's left until one is standing. So big problem for anybody who's tasked to face this format. Is this first to 10 overall? You did put first to 110 there, Adu, but you know, I'm gonna assume that you tried to ask for a first to 10. Yes, originally this is a first to 10. Originally. Okay, sorry,
Yes,
Spag. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on stream because this is a player I am positive you may not have heard of, but it doesn't make him any less of a threat. The Philippines now brings forth Toby.
Okay, tell me a little bit about Toby, man.
Oh yeah, Toby is, again, as you can see on screen, the other Eddie here in our basically in the team Philippines, right? Now the main reason why I would say that Toby is not very basically not very familiar or doesn't give a lot of impressions to the world is because he also balances a job, right? So Toby is not actually a professional player, but man, his Eddie is so crisp. So, and he's been around a while. Just look at when he started.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very wholesome profile, right? I don't dislike anyone. I love AK. I've played at Tekken 5. I'm grateful for the opportunity. Let's have some great games. Super nice for an Eddie player, man, because we're usually like, you know, with our play styles especially, we're bitches sometimes, man. So, you know, much love, man. I'm excited to see a wholesome Eddie player right now. And who's he going up against?
You hear that, Haps? you hear that, Haps? Y'all Eddie players got some. I mean, you gave me that picture, man. I had to defend that. There's no Tekken Master, bro. Oh wow. Okay, look at this. Before we move on to the Malaysia team, Malaysia. Look at this. Read the chat right now, man. There's been
I see Tunk, man. Shouts Tunk,
right?
Man. That's my bro, man. You know, and a very strong Eddie player himself. You know, from Tag 2 times, saying that Toby is better than Tekken Master's Eddie. I mean, that is that's a big statement, man. Because Tekken Master is no joke with Eddie, man. EWC qualified, but that just makes me more excited. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just want to see it, man. I want to see. I'm excited. This is what it's all about, man. Doing this type of exhibitions. You know, being able to commentate the some of the guys that don't get the shine. This is what I love, because as a commentator, I can go into these into tournaments with more knowledge to share to the rest of the world about these guys. So I'm gonna see Toby. I'm gonna see how good this guy is, right? And then I'm gonna tell the world about him. That's what I do. You know, I'm gonna tell the world. So this is, you know, a big opportunity for these guys, man. Like not just to play on stream and to like improve and be able to deal with the pressure, but also to get their name out in the world, you know.
That's right. And speaking of, there's his brother as well, Xfel. So yeah, that is his brother. So we don't want to give our thoughts about large players. I'm just kidding, Xfel. You know, but yeah, kidding aside. But yeah, Toby is definitely, again, and mind you, in real life, he's actually very soft spoken. He's really quiet. So he allows the game to talk for him. Right, which is again also probably because it's probably the reason why he says he doesn't dislike anybody. He just lets it roll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just play the game, man. That's what it is. Just play the game. Do we have his opponent?
No, I'm actually waiting for Malaysia. So while that's happening, guys, thank you again for those of you.
Pressure right now from Malaysia.
I know, right? Because the captain's gone.
Yeah. I mean, they needed to get one win on the board, right? And I think that Jobber and with Jacket taking it to final round, I mean, those guys could have survived. It could have been, instead of 7-0, it could have been 5-2, and then, you know, Jobber and Jacket would have been alive for phase 2 to continue to rack up some wins. And, you know, that's how it works in this format. In this format, you know, the first phase is what it is, but the second phase is where it gets really interesting, because you got a format where the best players on both sides that have survived are now playing each other. And man, Jobber and Jacket are two of the best players in Malaysia, and they're out now.
Man, and that is big, right? Because I've faced them both, but I believe that they still do have an ace in the hole here. But let's see how that's gonna go. Maybe we won't even get that far. All right, so yeah, I believe they already did make a pick. So sorry about that, guys. We just waited for word from Team Malaysia, and I believe. Hold on, let me look for his. Oh yeah, there he is. So apparently for Malaysia, we're gonna be looking at Johan right here. So again, another Lee Chaolan for on Team Malaysia's side.
There's so many Lees in this region, man. It's crazy. Yeah. What the hell? Favorite player, Jobber. Starting in Tekken 7. Dislike playing Merciless because he mashes. I mean, you should love him. You played the counter hit character, bro.
That's funny.
If someone mashes, you should love that shit, bro. Comment. It's been 3 seasons and Jobber thinks we don't know the Lily matchup. Fair enough, man. We know the matchup. We just hate Lily.
Yeah, we just don't like it, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Look. I think Johan is again another player that I've seen. I might have played him as well when I came to Malaysia a couple years ago. So let's see what's going to happen here. Eddie versus Lee. Excited for this one.
Oh, absolutely. And again, if I'm not wrong, I did face Johan as well before. I'm just not so sure if he was in this team already. But yeah, I do feel that Lee is such a character that's so famous around the Asian region. So yeah, we're gonna see how this is gonna go, guys. We already saw Melos. We got Thought Slayer as well. So we got Johan. Lee's probably the MVP of this particular 10v10 here, Spag, if you think about it.
Yeah. Oh no, for sure, man. 100%. We got a lot of Lees. So we're getting a question in the chat is asking like, what do you think that Team Malaysia can improve upon? Well, right now we're still in the exhibition, and I think this is exactly what they need to do in order to improve is to play versus top caliber competition within their region. You know, I think about it in the sense of Europe, right? I can give you a little bit of information on Europe, right? Back in the day, Italy and France were probably the strongest regions in Europe. Back in the older, you know, days of Tekken. UK has always been up there as well. So if a player wanted to improve, they would have to pretty much go to Italy, France, and try and show what they're made of, or the UK, right? You have people like Ryan Hart, Starscream, Dinosaur, and Asim, and all these guys in the UK. And then France had, you know, all their top players, and then Italy just had so many, right? Bode, Harry Potter, this, that, the other, right? So if you're from a country like the Netherlands or Germany back then, or you know, what do you want to do? Well, you want to go to these countries. You want to play versus those players in Italy, play versus those players in the UK and France, right? And then all of a sudden, when Tekken 7 came out, Germany became the strongest country in Europe because they had the experience. It's all about experience, all about playing versus people better than you and learning. But here we go. Now we're getting into the game. It's Eddie versus Lee.
Oh man. Okay, this right here, these two characters have been on the Philippine radar for quite some time. Like Toby representing the second time around here for the Philippines with an Eddie. Johan the second time as well as a Lee Chaolan. Big damage already on the side of Toby.
Yeah. Amazing duck there from Toby early on here, and just mixing it up, man. 1+2, and it's such a strong move. They made it +3 this season. I think it leaves you in full crouch as well, right? Just such a good move.
There we go, full crouch 3+4. A Philippine Eddie Tekken move. We've been seeing quite a bit.
Yeah.
No more heat.
4-4.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I like that you used the heat early on there just to apply some pressure. What a whiff punish! You have got to be kidding me. Toby so locked in.
All right, the man had a good amount of sleep, definitely.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
try to go for the ear punch. Big 4-4 right there, and despite not having heat anymore, it does put Lee or the opponent in a ballerina state. So it was a true mix.
It was, man, and actually after 4-4, you can hold the down button and go to full crouch as well. So Toby right now doing whatever he wants to at the moment, man. I think it's so solid. Johan fighting back.
You know, this is also something that will probably be a double-edged sword, if so to speak, because of the number of Lee Chaolans out there. I feel that the matchup has already been sorted out, if I can be completely honest, man. And Toby just showing that he's not actually he's not struggling with this matchup.
Yeah. You know, definitely, man. I think there, Johan was able to stay composed. Toby getting a bit too wild. Johan needs to make the comeback there, man. Make the adaptation. Toby's starting to play a lot more passive. I don't know why, but Toby's actually not, you know, started off really aggressive in the first 2 rounds. And now playing a lot more passive and keep out. And it's not working out for him.
It's also a bit unfortunate on the side of Johan, man. He tried to go for so many wall splats. Oh, there it is. The one wall splat that he needed, and this is going to be insane damage. Probably the round already. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, that combo is actually, that needs to go. I'm just going to say it. That
it has to go.
combo needs to go. Get rid of it, man. Put it in the bin.
Or probably change the ender.
Play aggressive there.
right? Like if you think about it.
It's messed up, man.
Oh, here we go. But yeah, as we were saying, man, that unscaled wall combo, it just deals so much damage. And any Lee player will definitely be damned if that thing goes away.
Yeah. Okay, what's it? Oh, nice. Johan looking for a reverse repair. Hang on a minute. We were counting him out a little bit too early. Rage available. Rage and he available. Nice. Oh my God, goes for that low. On the
big combo.
Bam, bam. Spike. Oh my goodness.
That
oh my
also
goodness.
has to go, man.
Oh man, what a comeback from Toby. That was so sick.
Man. And again, at a huge deficit, as you mentioned, but he did have Rage and Heat on his side. So very big tools for, for Toby's comeback, man. And again, the combo, the adjustment that he needed off of that one launch. And it came from a very peculiar launcher. It came from 1-2-4-3.
Yeah. I mean, that was a Hail Mary attempt there, right? Like, let's just give it a go. I've got a life deficit. Is he going to be ready for this, right? And this is what I think that some players need to do if they're not doing it, right?
Yeah.
Test your opponent. Do they know how to deal with the obscure moves that your character has? We've already seen today. Azucena going for a 10-hit combo. Who the hell knows? Like, who's? I've never seen that before, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
And if I've never seen it before, I'm getting hit by that, you know. And maybe Johan wasn't ready for that. Well, he clearly wasn't ready for that low, right? So, you know.
Yeah. It's always those out of the box like approaches, right? That really get somebody. Like say a while ago with Sen DC, he was really pulling out all the stops, so they seem to work. And speaking of pulling out all the stops, Bag, we just saw 2-1 delay for ranked match strats, but it's working so far.
It is, and he delayed it as well with the 2-1 delay for, as you said, you know, just full launcher and the block on the back 3-3, man. And that should go to the wall, yes. Oh, I love the combo, man. The optimization from Toby's been so good. Not gonna be dead though, goes for the mid option. And Heat Smash, and that Heat Smash is a little bit slow on startup. I believe it's 18 or something frames, but it does have really good tracking, so in a way, it has utility, you know.
And it's a true mix as well when you land, right? Like the moment that it gets blocked, you're put in an actual mix. So Toby, it was a no loss situation. Here we go, big launch from Toby, and wow, uses Heat very early.
Yeah, and again, he's been using Heat early just to get the early life feed here and trying to maintain that. And as you mentioned, right, like look at how Toby's been ducking these strings, and the way he's playing versus Lee just goes to show, like, yeah, Lee might be a very popular character in Southeast Asia, and it kind of is a double-edged sword. Like, you know, they're gonna have a lot of experience against Lee, right? So they know what he wants to do.
Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Even the small nuances that Johan finally finds. Toby's still ahead of the curve there. He's able to interrupt. What a hop kick though from Johan. Let's see. Good adjustment, or at least an attempt.
Yeah. He's not ducking at all as well, man. Yeah, I was just thinking in my head, you know, like Johan in these 50-50 situations is not choosing to duck. So let's see if he starts going for some more lows, man.
Here we go. Look at that. He's so comfortable. You know, Eddie having a handstand this is an option, but for Toby it's a must. You see, the fact that he's spending a lot of the time in handstand right here, this is a bit of a sign of confidence because he knows that he's not gonna get fished out of it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, that was the counter on the 4, but didn't commit to it.
Oh, look at that. Toby also ducking the second hit of Mercury Drive. Another wall splat off of 2-2-3 from Johan. Big combo, but the wall.
Oh, nice. Like, you know, there was already a hit on that wall, so that was a hard wall break. Manages to get the access on it. What a combo.
Oh.
Woo. Nice.
There we go. So signs of life here from Johan, man. There is a pulse. So...
Yep.
Look at that. All the way to the wall. And again, Johan. Oh, man. That would have been an opportunity spec.
Yeah. The legs are looking a little bit free here from Johan, man. Are we going to see some lows coming out here? Nope. Goes mid again. Trying to keep it safe as possible. Back one. That back one is so crazy. It's just tracks both sides, man.
Again, we can't blame the move. Unfortunately, it really just exists. Johan tried to go for the spike, but he was a little too late to make that decision.
Yeah. Johan is not ducking, bro. This guy's like, nope, I'm not gonna duck.
He did not believe the adjustment either. Oh no, that was a crucial launch. Speaking of crucial, here we go. I think he's facing the other way, though.
Connect?
I knew it. It was facing the other way.
No!
Oh.
Wow, that was so good. While standing 4-4 into the 3-3. I'm not sure if that was a frame trap. It might have been.
Yeah, yep, it was a lock.
Yeah. So it looked like that was a frame trap there in that situation. Toby, a specialist, and I see what Tunk was saying, man. I mean, Toby definitely knows his options. And ladies and lads, moms and dads watching at home, man, that is 8-0 now on the side of the Philippines. Only 2 players remain, but we still have one of the players that the Malaysians have been talking to me about a lot, you know. And again, I played him when I was in the Philippines, but in Malaysia, but you know, they say he's improved a lot. Now, this could be the last chance here for Malaysia to really get like you know, some points on the board. Maybe not even 1 point, but some points, right? Are they leaving him for last? MZHR, the Leroy player from Malaysia. We'll have to wait and see, man. But yeah, how you found this so far, Pika?
Man, okay, so even though I'm Filipino, guys, I told them to never turn a blind eye on Malaysia, because these players, man, they know their stuff. Like, let's be real honest here. So some of these matches were really close, and even with USPAC understanding who these players are, that is a statement that they do have a lot to offer on the table. And we're not done. We're not done. We still have a couple players, and those 2 players could actually make a difference, if so to speak.
Yeah. Again, you know, the two players at the end. These guys now have to carry the torch, man. They got to go, and they got to get some points on the board, and they have to at least get one, because you know the one thing that these guys don't want to do now, I believe that this is not about stopping the bleeding anymore, Pika.
Yeah.
You know, these guys have lost limbs. You know that this is what it is. You know, they're walking around. It's not a scratch, you know. It's not it's not a you know, a flesh wound. We're talking about like these guys. They've lost an arm and leg, you know.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be difficult for sure, man. Who we got coming up next?
Here we go. So yeah, we already got word from Team Malaysia as they drew. It is gonna be. Let's start with them for the first time here. You know, I'm not gonna start with the Philippines for now. Let's go with Merciless, right? So here we go, from Kuala Lumpur, apparently. And yep, another team hater over here.
Favorite player, Tekken Master. Okay, and he turns 18 next year. Crazy, man, so young. Playing Clive, man. Clive,
a menace.
You know, I'll keep my opinions about this guy to myself, I think, for this time. But this like player, Rayan, you know.
Yeah, the Lars from earlier. That's Ray.
Yeah, I 100% understand, man. Look, I hate Lars too, but you play Clive, so you can't really talk. You want to know why they call me Merciless 2 Punk? Ooh, he's got some fighting words, huh?
I like
These
that.
young kids, man, they're rowdy. Riff raff.
Yeah, they got a lot of fight in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at that.
That comment is definitely something that a 17-year-old. You're right. That's what a 17-year-old would say. But that's the fire that you need, man. This is the fire that you need to enter an exhibition like this, man. So let's see how it goes, man. Who's he going up against, Pico?
Okay, so we're gonna talk about how, in my opinion, there's a lot of fight in them. There's a lot of fight in this man as well. We have Gold Standard, as you see. So he himself said that he's a hardworking player. We gotta give him that. You know, again, a lot of fight in him. So, and again, he likes hardworking players. So that already says a lot. And he hates them Cloud Chasers, bro. So.
Oh, me too, man.
Completely
yeah,
honest. Yeah.
I mean, I already respected Gold Standard, you know, as one of the best layers in the world. Super solid competitor, and now I respect him even more, man. I hate Cloud Chasers. We don't like Cloud Chasers, but yeah. The comment is just half a face and a salute. You know, no words, man. He goes, look, I'm gonna let my Tekken do the talking, man. I ain't gotta say nothing, bro. Let's do this. But yeah, Gold Standard, one of the best layers out there. And Leo in this game is very stance sloppy, you know, like and it's a positive thing in a way for the Leo players, because they can actually mix the hell out of you, man, with forward 4, back 1-4, with the new low from the box stance, like just there's so many ways for Leo to just assert, you know, true mix-ups. And really get into the opponent's head, you know.
Yeah, and not to mention, Leo also has some of the best neutrals in the game. Even if you choose not to play like stand slop, Leo has so many good moves. Like the pluses of F4 alone, that is a +8 on block. So you already know that you're getting put in a blender just by blocking a single knee that you cannot see. Not to mention down right, and then down forward 2+3, one of the best lows in the game, which is criminal, being -12. it just really, it just really is a problem altogether. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Down 2 as well as, as a counter hit launcher plus on block. I mean, there's so many tools. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You don't have to really like play something. You can play just a poke game. A down forward 1 is amazing as well. But Clive, on the other hand, is a demon. You said it yourself, man. He's a villain. He's crazy. Like the stuff he can do. He's on his home stage as well. Here we go. It's Tekken versus Final Fantasy. It's Malaysia versus Philippines. Let's do this, man.
We're gonna have to just work on the graphics real quick here. But again, Team Malaysia now on the player 1 side of your screen, because for the longest time the Philippines have been on the left. So and look at this. This is home court advantage for Clive. Let's be honest here.
It is, man. It's the Final Fantasy stage. And I saw Gold Standard try to go for the upward 1-2 punish there on the 1-2 from Clive. That was the right punish, but a little bit too late there. That would have been a wall splat and some big damage Noki, but a missed opportunity. That's why punishment is so important, guys. One thing I hate about Clive though is that a lot of his strings look so similar. So if you don't actually like, if you don't put in your research and really like learn the character, it's so difficult. I've been labbing this character, and then I won't play it against another Clive for like another 2 days, and then I go in and I'm like, I've just forgotten everything, man. Like all this shit looks exactly the same, bro. It's so annoying.
And I think that they purposefully did that. In my opinion, I think that it was really by design that they're gonna make all the strings look exactly the same, just so you really have a hard time deciphering which is which. Okay, but here we go. Gold Standard getting the first round.
So they decided to mess with everyone. There's just, you know what?
On purpose,
Why don't we just piss everyone off? Let's just make Clive have fire coming out of his booty, and so that no one can see what he's doing, and then all the strings look exactly the same. It's like the word dyslexic. It's like I say this a lot, man. That's like the worst word to have someone that can't spell. Like, it's so hard to spell, bro. Like, why would you make that the word, you know? It's like, bro, leave us alone, man. Clive is doing too much. He's a crazy character. But right now, Gold Standard is showing why he's the gold standard right now for Leo players. He is rising up to the occasion at the moment.
That he is. And here we go. The GPU breaker part of the map, bro. This right here is definitely gonna heat up your graphics cards, people. But Gold Standard, here we go, still has a huge lead. Oh, never mind. Just with one string, Gold Standard's lead disappeared, and the break goes to Merciless. If he gets the combo right here, that's probably it. There it is.
That's good. And look, that stance mix-up to go for that sweep that breaks the floor, and he's also got one that breaks walls as well, right? So those stance, those stage interactions are so good for Clive, but it's gone now, right? So now you're gonna have to play a little bit more honest as Clive can be. But here we go, man. Stance mix up again. So Merciless is starting to wake up a little bit.
That he does, and he realizes that as long as he has heat, as long as there's a way for him to actually deal chip damage, he's killing you softly, right? Like 1 bit at a time. Good block, but no heat. That is horrible for Leo.
Yeah. Ooh, down jab. Uh-oh. You're gonna need a big move here. Down back 3 maybe? What are we gonna go for?
Uh-oh.
Oh man, that was big damage.
Like just 3 hits. Oh, but what a challenge for Merciless. Yeah.
That's the thing, it's the range, man. Like, you see Gold Standard was trying to play around that range 1, right, where he could try and bait out something, but it's really difficult when you got those long range weapon moves from Clive. But we were talking about down 2, right? Down 2 plus on block mid, and counter hit launch as well. Big damage.
Ooh. He did not believe that. He did not believe that wall splat right there, Spag. Okay, here we go. Merciless. And you know the unfortunate thing here with Merciless is that he only has 2 on the Zantet skin. So this is not going to be a lot of benefit for him. He's probably going to have to play this mano a mano.
Yeah, but Gold Standard ended up in a very awkward position there. Back turn. And just like that, Merciless is taking the life lead. Down 1. Goes for the legs. Down 1 again. Oh, what a comeback there. And it was a really awkward situation at the wall where he just got launched. And just like that, Merciless, I think that was 3 rounds straight, right?
I would believe. No, actually Gold Standard did have he a reverse sweep, if that's what we're saying. It was a reverse sweep because Gold Standard already was up 2. So beautiful work here for Merciless. And again, it goes to show, man, as you mentioned earlier, these young bloods, he's up for a fight.
Yeah, I know. Look, when it comes to the guys in the chat right now, the Philippines scene, I know they're looking for a 10-0. They want to be able to say, look, and you didn't get a single game on us, man. Gold Standard. Let's see what he can do. I want to see a bit more back 1. I want to see a bit more back 1-4, man. I know it can be quite dangerous because, you know, you've got the Clive parry, who's one of the best parries in the game, but I want to see him use a little bit more back 1-4, getting in there, use some lows as well. He went for a lot of mid options, right?
Right. And I think I'm seeing a pattern in a game plan here from Merciless, man. I think he's actually trying. He's actually trying to, honestly, in my opinion, burn the heat of Gold Standard immediately so that later on he won't have a comeback chance.
Right. And that's actually a flow. So he went for 1+2 heat dash. That wouldn't have been a launcher normally, but he was in the air.
Right.
So it's going to be a mini combo.
Oh boy. Yeah, this Clive definitely is
There you
solid,
go.
guys. Gold Standard has his work cut out for him. Remember, he did get a reverse sweep off of the first match. So Gold Standard, he needs this information.
I
There it is.
respect that. That was a really good block. You know, Gold Standard is a very careful player as well. I feel like he plays so similar to Richie as well, in that he wants to mitigate risk. He doesn't want to take too many risks in certain situations.
Right.
And even there, right, he had the punish, but he just held back. You know, I know something dumb's coming. You know, went for the forward 3, punished it.
Yeah, that he did. And again, you're right. You know, that's a bit of a comparison as well, because Richie is. But the thing is, it entails with his character, right? Like he's a Kazuya. With Leo, there is a choice. So Gold Standard, let's see what the choice is going to be. Okay, here we go. Big heal. And again, we saw this earlier, man. This was in the trailer. Gold Standard was up 2 rounds.
Okay.
Oh, huge uppercut.
What a sidestep. That dead. That might be dead.
With Rage Art,
Dead. Yeah, it's dead.
it will more likely
Yeah.
not be. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. What a beautiful sidestep left there, and down forward 2 from Merciless. Going to steal the round here from Gold Standard. And I was looking at that, and I'm like, damn, all these hits are doing so much damage. I'm like, this is crazy.
Oh boy.
I wasn't sure if it was going to be dead, but then, you know, halfway through that combo, I'm like, oh yeah, this is definitely dead.
Uh-huh.
We got 1 round apiece there, second game.
Oh boy.
Back on 4, this is what I wanted to see, man. Stuck with break there from Merciless as well.
What a block, but he did not punish that at all. And again, it's these situations right here. Gold Standard tends to expend the heat immediately.
Yeah.
Nice uppercut right there.
That was a really good thread the needle, but drop the combo though. Oh, the pressure getting to him a little bit now.
Okay, gotta take it slow here. No more wall splats right there for Leo.
What a block. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, he smash.
Look at
Down
that.
forward 1. And that was a counter, but he doesn't complete the string.
The challenge
Careful, careful, careful.
Oh, and again, of course, it's gonna be a wall splat. Merciless right
Yeah.
here on the verge of taking one for the team.
Yeah, this is it. Is this going to be Malaysia's first point on the board? Gold Standard just starts off so strong, but then somehow Merciless just throws out some weapon moves and then just gets the win, man. That's what it is sometimes.
Look at this. Merciless is also mixing up the usual stand slap of Clive with just some small tech in. You don't see a lot of Clive doing down jabs very often, but that does a lot.
Hey, heat engager. Good. Good block and punish.
Oh man, for the first time, the Clive ran out of heat before the Leo did. Okay, so
Is this going to be the first point on the board for Malaysia? Oh, finally finishes the string. Bam, bam, bam.
back against the oh man, very unfortunate wall splat, but here we go. Gold Standard fights back, still able to tie things up.
Fight.
Again, don't look
Yeah, yeah.
now, Spag. There's 4 on the board here for the Zantetsuki.
Yeah, they're dangerous. You gotta finish your food, man. Finish it now. Finish it now. Oh my god, nice sidestep there. I like the sidestep again there from Merciless, knowing that people have to challenge that low because it isn't plus. This is scary. This is very, very scary now. Gold Standard on the back foot.
Oh man,
Is that gonna break the wall? No. He's so unlucky. He's so unlucky.
uh-oh. Nothing too big here for both these players. Look at that, an orbital. Gold Standard did not pull the trigger on the punish. Oh.
Wow, Gold Standard somehow. I mean, the punishment hasn't been looking great. There was a lot of pressure on him, I think. I think there the pressure got to him. He blocked the forward 3, -14, didn't punish it again. But, you know, he's definitely solid enough fundamentally to be able to close that one out. And look, Merciless has been, his timing has been the thing that's been really, really getting to Gold Standard. Gold Standard is getting very passive, and you can't be too passive versus Clive, man.
Right.
Otherwise, he's going to start to run you over.
Yeah, that is what we're talking about. He's there for the death by 1,000 cuts, even while you're blocking. So that's what makes him super, super scary. And you notice how in that very last round, Merciless, after using a little bit of heat, he just went straight in and went for the chip damage, right? He went for the heat smash. But that kind of put him in a weird position because he was unable to escape the throw. So, and that was the game changer, I believe, for Gold Standard. Despite not being able to punish,
Ready for the
he was
next
behind the wall.
battle.
So that was a very big deal. Now everything is dangerous. The evil arena, as you would say, Spag. Here we go.
Yes, sir, man. I mean, look, I said that that stance transitions from Clive, you know, the sweeps can break all of those for full combo. So if you're gold standard, mate, just use the Damac 4, man. Use it, break those walls. But right now, Merciless, gold standard manages to get a while standing 4 and back at you, man. Heat engager.
Nice.
Ooh.
Again, very unfortunate, man. He wasn't able to pick up. He banked it all on that reversal.
Look at this, man. Fire just coming out of it. Oh, all the orifices, man.
Now we're playing Tekken. This is not the realm that Clive wants to be in, man. He wants to play as, honestly, as Clive as possible. But there we go. Big counter hit on the forward 2-2-2, but gold standard with a hop kick from downtown.
That's not going to be dead, though. I mean, I think he kind of messed up the combo a little bit. He would have wanted to try and get a wall splat
Wall splat,
first.
yeah.
Yeah, and he ended up breaking the wall by accident. This is dangerous now, though. It's gold standard. You got to go in for the kill. You have to go in for the kill, man.
Yeah, he does,
Don't
man.
back off.
There we
Nice down forward 4. Long range mid there. Good stuff.
Simple right teep right there for gold standard. And you know, I would feel that if he actually did land the unscaled wall combo there, it would be a much dangerous position for Merciless. But again, as you mentioned, he probably didn't mean to. Here we go. Nice. Punishable now. This is gonna break, please. There it is.
That's so crazy. That's actually long range as well. We might be able to get close to the other wall as well, if not getting another wall splat. He does have heat available as well. Oh yeah, we're going wall to wall later. There we go. It's dangerous. Oh my god, we've broken both of them. The wall breaks are all going to gold standard's favor.
Oh, but this one a little too far for him to carry.
Took him for a ride around the arena, man.
He basically just brought him back to where he started. So,
Yeah,
14 more seconds to go here. Look at all the pokes here, Spag.
There's
Again!
also a lot of size. Oh, beautiful. There, it's gold standard. He's figured something out, man. There's been a lot of lateral movement sidestepping. I want to see some homing moves here from gold standard, man. Some down 4-3, maybe just to kind of catch him sidestepping.
And you're right, man. There's something clicked here for gold standard. I feel that something woke up. So, look at this. He's forcing Merciless to actually challenge the numbers. You do not want to do that with Leo.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go, man. This is I hate Clive, man. I've got to say, bro, I hate this. It's so lame, bro. Okay, nice. One picture in a dream.
All right.
Okay, here we got Merciless.
Too much blood all over the place. Not gonna lie. So,
Certainly, man.
good block.
Good punish, man. That was sick. What a block. This guy's good.
Man, Merciless, he did not like that round. Especially when he was taken back to back from wall to wall, right? Look at this. Gold standard in a very bad position here. Merciless has all the momentum he needs. Oh, and a counter hit from DF121.
Yeah. Go to the mid option.
Oh, 10 hit
Go to the mid
combo.
that time as well. Oh, that wasn't counter hit somehow. Went for the parry. That's a combo. Whoa,
Yes, sir.
that's
Here we go. Did not
sick.
burn
Nice.
it.
No, why did he go for the finish?
Woo!
Wow. Look at that. Down forward 1, down forward 1. Gold standard. It wasn't easy. It really wasn't easy. His defense was tested so much, but he manages to take it. And the clean sheet record remains here for the Philippines. We're 9-0 right now.
Oh my goodness. And again, the chat, everybody's been calling Mr. Noodle. Hey, I don't want to see this in chat right now, boys. You know, it's too far from me. It's a place where we used to eat, but anyways. Okay, so this leaves, without a doubt, ladies and gentlemen, the last two players for both teams, right? I think it goes without saying. So I'm going to head straight to it right now. We are going to look at Philippines' own, again, Jewel. So the bro left me here at home, you know. So he was like, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to go to work. And what do you want for dinner? I'm like, but kidding aside though, yeah, you see, he had to hate me. He had to.
We love it, man. It's how it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's. I feel like, you know, when you have the dislike player, that's a badge of honor. You know, it's a shout out. It's like favorite player Dojin, Shout out, Coach PK. You
Yeah,
know?
there we go.
Comment. That's cold though. Man said no comment. I
Yeah.
ain't saying nothing, bro, because my Tekken speaks for itself. Gamers 8. I remember seeing him there. The way he played that for Team Philippines at that tournament was amazing, man. This guy's Jin. This guy's fundamentals in general, incredible, man. We have certainly left the best for last, man. Jules versus MZHR on the side of Malaysia.
Right. And again, this is all or nothing. So this is the last straw for Malaysia, and even then, realistically speaking, folks, it is gonna be a tough mountain to climb because he'll be one to take on the entire team of Philippines, right? So, and again, we're gonna leave this card for now. We're gonna talk about Malaysia's own. There is a reason that he was given all this faith, ladies and gentlemen, because MZHR, and again, this man right here, not only is he a real Chad, man, he's such a cool guy, but he is a man out for the grind. I've faced him numerous times. I bet some of these players as well have faced him many times. And again, as usual, you know, he hates Lily Mays.
Yeah, shout out to Lily Mains, man. We don't like him out here. Favorite player, Dusty R. Rest in peace, Dusty R, man. You know, he was always
Yes.
an amazing Leroy player with all the tech. You know, he knew the game inside out. He was a student of the game, a professor of the game,
Right.
and I'm sure he learned a lot from him, man. So his comment is, can Leroy have a better down forward one? So I actually have the answer to that question. That's no.
That's a no.
So
That's a
there
no.
you go. Yeah, that's a no. That's a no. So yeah, MZHR versus Jules. And I remember when I was in the Philippines last year, you guys were telling me that Jules right now, I know Doge and AK at the time weren't really playing too much. Doge and I chilled with quite a lot. He's like, man, I'm just playing Dota, bruv. I'm playing like other games. I'm not really playing too much. But Jules never stopped, right?
Yeah,
he was still playing a lot. He was still out here grinding. And this guy right here as well, man, MZHR, man, like the way that I'm seeing people speak about MZHR now is that like he's the guy, you know, who's made it up to the top of the ladder in Malaysia,
Right.
because at the time when I was there it wasn't the case. He was good, I played him, but you know, we were looking at people like Shao, like as the king player, like he might have been the best,
Oh,
or
yeah.
Jobber, you know.
Yeah.
Now it's MZHR. This is the guy.
So again, the faith of the players has been put on this man's hands, right? Like the entire lifeline for Team Malaysia is on MZHR's hands. So again, you gotta respect. Like I said earlier, man, I've faced him numerous times, more than I can count. So it only goes to show how exposed he is to the competitive scene. Not to mention most of the players here. So there's information. Who knows, man? Like he's probably back there. He's probably back there handing out the information that he needs for what he knows from the Philippine players, just because of that experience, if so to speak.
Yeah. Well, look, I think if I'm just going to be honest with you, a win for Team Malaysia here versus Philippines to beat 10 players is very unlikely. But I believe that crazier things have happened, right? But the most important thing, first of all, is to get the first win on the board. If you can get one win that prevents a 10-0, that I think right now is the main mission for Malaysia, to say, do you know what, we want to get a win. And they've been close. Jacket was final round. Jobber was final round, right? It could have been, they could have had a few sets on the board. But right now, the goal is, let's beat one of the best players in the Philippines with Jules, make a statement that even though we lose the exhibition, we took out one of your best guys. So here we go, ladies and lads. Potential final set here for the exhibition. It's Leroy versus Jin. We're on the Pac-Man stage. Here we go. Leroy.
Oh, man.
MZHR.
Round one.
Just like we know here, ladies and gentlemen, Malaysia versus Philippines. And again, this right here is history to be made. Last man each, Spag. So a lot on the line here. Jin versus Leroy, both parry heavy characters, if I may add. Oh,
They're serial parriers.
okay. Big side step here for
Punish.
Jules.
Seeing a very patient start here. Both guys just trying to feed each other out a little bit here. Oh my god, Jules is so good, man. He waited for that, he blocked the low, and then he baited out the parry, but it wasn't a good punish. I think he messed up his electric.
Oh, yeah.
Gives an opportunity for MZHR now.
And the fortunate here for MZHR, or for MZ if I'm going to call him, is that he doesn't have any more health to heal. He's going to be stuck here for quite a bit. Oh, but look at the comeback possibilities here. Ooh!
All of that because one missed opportunity from Jules, right, on the parry whiff.
Right.
And MZ was able to really take it, man.
The capitalization, and here we go. Back four with the guaranteed hits. Gets that heat activation. Good punish.
Nice. Oh, wow.
Look at that, the
This
hesitation.
time he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't. That's why those lows are so cheap, man. And that's going to be 2 rounds up here versus Jules. Wow. MZ, man. It's not all hype. The hype is real.
And that's because it's safe. The down back three, we're gonna bring that topic back simply because of that low. Even in the highest level of play, you're gonna hesitate whether you're gonna take that or not.
Yeah, and that is a very good answer to that, by the way. If you have a safe low that's safe on block and a mix up on how to parry, low parry it.
Great.
You know, you get guaranteed damage that way, right? Just low parry him instead of blocking it.
Ooh, the Philippine hop kick. Okay, the chat is gonna go wild for that one. The Philippine hop kick. So it's both intuition, you know, for the most part. I'm not gonna come clean and say that there are no Filipinos who throw that out of nowhere. But for someone like Jules, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever he does a hop kick, it's not because he just threw it out of nowhere. Usually he has a hard read on that. Usually.
Right, yeah. Worked out for him there, man. But talk about hard reads, man. MZ, like he threw out his own launcher, worked out for him very well. And that might be dead, guys. Here we go. One second. Nice. Down 4-4. MZ 3 rounds to 1.
MZ.
Maybe a lot of people in the Philippines weren't really ready for that one, man. MZ is looking like it's MZ versus the Philippines at the moment, man. Can he finish this set though, man? Jules, what do you think, Pika? What's Jules got to do here, man?
No, honestly, if I'm gonna base it off of a player perspective, not as his brother or anything, I feel that we're looking at a gathering of information here. Now the big question is, Jules gonna pick up more from the character bag? He has been training a lot of characters lately, so different ones. That's apart from the Mishima archetype. Not even close to a Mishima archetype. So let's see if he's gonna stick with the Jin, put his faith in there. The Jin was working in some manners, but MZHR, he just made a lot of good choices.
Yeah. No, he did. And he, Leroy, I've always said is maybe he's not the best character on paper, but he is certainly an anti-meta character just because of his defensive options with Sabakis and parries. He could really play. He has a very solid place in the meta as a character that can deal with aggression so well.
True enough. And again, he's still given. We're gonna go back to that point, right? He's given a parry that literally can save him. So in one good situation, that parry placed properly could really be the game changer. Here we go. Corpse thrust. Connecting, very unusual. Alright.
Great. Wow, what a low parry. I'm loving that. I want to see more low parries here versus those lows. It's actually made me think, man, like even though if you can catch a duck on down 3-2, right? It'll be a big punish. It's just the other lows which are so difficult to deal with, it's better to just low parry.
Yeah. Especially again because you really cannot see them, Leroy doesn't have any lows that you can actually react to. So he's one of those characters. Everything is invisible for Leroy. But again, the biggest deficit here is that he doesn't have a good way to come close. So he doesn't have anything that's safe to use when he dashes in. So you see how Mazahar is just really capitalizing on those small dashes.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, just trying to poke and trying to poke and move a little bit around Jules. And there it is, the beautiful timing on the back 1+2 to get the counter hit.
There you go. Not a lot of damage because of the scaling. 1-inch punch is not very damaging, guys. It does apply a lot of scaling for the counter hit just to balance it out. It is a 12-frame mid launcher after all.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, the pace.
Look at the patience right now. 15 seconds left, man. We're getting to the end of the round.
Oh, the stick, the cane. Got interrupted immediately. Oh, Jules with another hard red hop kick.
Did he lose it this time?
He did not. He did not.
It.
Yeah.
That's cheap. He still has the cane.
And I think it's a change they gave to Leroy, right, in the previous seasons, that if the cane does not actually get blocked or connect, that you still get to keep it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Ooh.
Okay. Beautiful.
Right.
The electrics are warmed up now here from Jules. The electricity, the bills have been paid. Oh, bam.
because I'm a 5-hit combo. And the last resort, as Leroy would say, right? The big damage here, plus rage.
And heat.
And heat, that's true. Oh, man.
There it is. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And he actually uses the heat smash as well.
Here we go.
Damage. Wow. What a block there from Jules. The defense is on point, man. And in that situation, kind of knew, right, that, you know, the mids from Leroy, especially with heat gone, not the scariest, you know, unless he just throws that 4-4-2-2, right? But down 3, you know, he wanted to keep momentum. He wanted to keep the train going. And that was the only option, man. And that was a beautiful duck and punish on that low. So here we go now. An opportunity, ladies and lads, for either one of 2 scenarios. Philippines wins 10-0 or MZ lives to fight here in this exhibition and gets a point on the board for Malaysia. This is pride on the line here now, man. You know, Malaysia does not want to lose 10-0 in this exhibition, since especially they were the ones that asked for this. They said, look, we want to fight you guys, man. Give us 10 of your best guys. We're going to bring 10 of our best guys, and we're going to play you guys. You know that they do not want to lose 10-0.
Right.
This game is everything, Pika.
It is most crucial for both these teams, right? Because, again, as friendly as it is definitely a test of one. It's in my opinion, despite being a 1v1 game, this is also coordination, right? Because you give off that energy to your teammates. You give off that energy to your team. So if one of them succeeds, they distribute that energy towards everybody. It becomes a motivation, if so to speak. Now here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1 Malaysia versus Philippines. MZHR versus Jules, and we're taking it to Rebel Hangar for this last match of the evening.
All right, here we go. Jules must be energized after that last game. That was 3 rounds straight there, and all the electrics were hitting. But MZ, you can see that he's being a lot more aggressive here, man.
Right. That he does, man. And again, I feel that if we're going to track back to that last round, I feel he was not aware that he already was under heat status, right? Like, that he already had heat on. Maybe that's why it became a heat smash instead of a heat burst.
Perhaps, yeah. Push against him a little bit. There we go. Now MZ has a nice, healthy life lead. Oh, finishes the string and then catches Jules, but doesn't drop the combo. He drops the combo, but standing 3 for the win.
Man, and the right time that he would finish that string too. He realized that there's very little for him to risk. He had all the health in the world. Right, good punish. Small and steady.
Yeah.
There you go. Leroy has to do something going in. Otherwise, you're going to have to rely on movement.
Damn, I caught.
Wow!
He's wowed Orbital. Jules is really trying to find an opening right now, using his pokes and movement, but it's not working, man. You've got to go in and you got to assert your offense here versus MZ. Don't wait for the mistakes.
That's true. And man, I'll be honest with you, Jules is also a Leroy player himself, so he understands the tendencies here. Ooh, this is big. Here we go.
Wow, the wall jump. Here we go now. Oh my god, is it going to be a 10-0? I don't know, man. It's looking like MZ is going to get a point on the board here for Malaysia.
Oh, there we go. No punish on the Sabaki from Jules. The chip damages are adding up. Look at the small tech in here from the side of MZ.
Yeah. Defense, man.
And the 1-inch punch. MZ with the confidence here. High splat. Oh, he did not go for it.
Yep. Very active on his defense here, not letting Jules get started.
Oh, this is actually it.
This might be it. Is that dead?
Oh.
I think it is. Yo, 7 golden layers. Jules has been eliminated, and Malaysia gets a win on the board. And of course, it is the last player on the list is MZ that has done it. So it's not going to be a 10-0. It is now 9-1, and we are going to go to the second phase of the exhibition, man. Here we go. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
It absolutely is. And here we go, Tunk in the chat saying no Dota. Hey, come on, man. They have the right to do that on another day. So we're gonna give a little bit of a breather here. So we're also gonna wait for who Philippines is gonna choose, and we'll take it back to here in commentary, guys. That was an insane showing for both teams. So you just let it go for chat. Like let it all rip, because Team Malaysia, they're always they're a treat to watch, and it's always a pleasure for us to face them, whether it's ranked or here in basically in a team battle situation. Asia domination, man. Honestly. No Wolfgang for PH. Hey, you guys are so mean. Right.
Yeah, look, 10-0 would have been crazy. I know that everyone in the chat was kind of eyeing for that to be the case, but yeah, look, this MZ guy, they've been hyping him up like crazy, and there's a reason why they've been hyping him up. So, you know, now it's basically MZ versus the Philippines.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens here, man.
Man, at this point, they're honestly just drawing straws, if so to speak. The rest of the Philippines, they're gonna ask around. Okay, do you want to go? Do you want to go? Or do you want to go? Like, again, drawing straws. It's up to them now who they're gonna want to, because there's so much allowance here. But if MZ for some reason digs really deep and pushes that momentum a little bit further, because this is big. This right here is big. As I said earlier, there is a pulse for Team Malaysia. They might just be able to get out of the depths from here. Let's see how that's gonna go. When is the Pika X-Bag sunglasses product line? You know, I wish I had the answer to that. An idea.
Might be cooking there, man. We'll see.
That's an idea.
You know, we can do a collab, man. We need to get a sunglasses sponsor to sponsor us, man. That's number one. But yeah, man, look, it's been, guys that's tuning in, man. We're almost at 300 viewers here on the channel, and we got a lot of people tuned in here. Again, I think when I went to Malaysia, you know, I was speaking to the guys there. I played against all their players pretty much, and they asked me, Spag, you know, what do we need to do to like get to the top, man? I'm like, listen, they're very passionate people. I said to them, you have to reach out to some of these players in other countries in Southeast Asia. You know, you have Thailand, you got you know, the Philippines, and those two countries in Southeast Asia are the strongest, right? Even though other countries have really strong, Indonesia has strong players, and Malaysia of course as well, but you know, really it is the Philippines, right? That's the number one country in Southeast Asia, and one of the best countries in the world, really. You know, and someone was mentioning earlier in the chat, if 10 top Philippine players played against top 10 Japanese players, who would win? To be honest, I don't know. I don't know who would win. That's a good question. So right now, Philippines are very strong. So, you know, Malaysia has to get experience versus these people, and this is why they reached out to you guys, because they want to get this experience. So it's 9-1 right now, but you know, now it's a question of how far can MZ take this now that he's beaten Jules, who's one of your best guys. You know, that's a statement. You know.
Right, and again, just to add to what you said there, it's more of an honor to us than it is a challenge being asked to participate in this, because they have faith in what we can do as well as Tekken players. So thank you very much for that, Malaysia. So we'll also take this opportunity to thank the people who made this possible. Local FGC, thank you so much, and our venue partner here, Now's Arena. So now we're headed straight to it, man. They're not wasting any time. It looks like it's gonna be MZHR versus Luca Magic, man. All right.
I love this guy's Azucena, man. I want to see way more of it. I'm happy they chose this guy because we get to see him again. But here we go. Phase 2 has officially begun. It's MZ versus Philippines now. This ain't a 10v10. This is a 1v10.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to answer the question in the chat, yeah, man, I'm definitely going to try and come to Singapore. I mean, it's I don't think there's an open bracket for it, but there is definitely going to be the Tekken World Tour Finals. So, you know, I'll try and make it out there, man. But yeah, here we go. Luca.
The Magic, is it gonna work here on a very hot, very game MZHR, bro? Because again, he has to hold up his entire country for this, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, nice, big chunks of damage there, man. I've noticed that, you know, MZ has not been ducking a lot, man. A lot of situations where there is a mid-low mix-up, he's choosing to block mid. So I wonder if they've realized that. But here we go, first round again to MZ.
Again, momentum, bro. This is something that you're gonna have to try and take away from MZHR. We talked about that earlier. Momentum is such a dangerous tool for any player, regardless of the game.
Yeah, and Azucena is not going to be able to mix up Leroy the same way that she can do to other characters because he has that access to that parry, right?
True.
That parry can cleanly beat the stance mix-ups from the lip stance.
Here we go. What a duck!
So much damage.
Man, Luca, he did not believe the down 3-2. He could have ended it right there. All right.
All the parries is what I was talking about.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Look at that. Oh, and the fade for both the power crushes, but MZHR, man, he won that exchange. So beautiful work.
Yeah. 2-1 again. Back 3, heat engager. Goes for the throw because he wants to try and beat the parry. Good break there from MZ though. What a punish there, man. Beautiful little sidestep. He goes to the full down 4-2 launch.
Our man is game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't messing around, man. Heat smash.
There goes the heat smash. All right, here we go.
And one thing I've noticed from MZ compared to the rest of the players in Malaysia is that he's not just holding back when he wants to play defensive. He is making sure that he makes it very difficult for people to get in on him.
Yeah.
Either there'll be a jab or a 2-1 or something. You know?
And it's the mix. That's
Back
what
on this too.
yeah, that's what we were talking about there a while ago, Spag. He knows how to balance it out, like the Leroy fundamentals, and he can smell blood. And you know, based on how it is that I've faced him so many times already, he understands if you know what's going on or not. So this is a big advantage, and that's also a sign of a very good player. No way this is done.
That's it.
Oh my lord!
Oh my goodness, that was a combo. Oh my god, MZ versus the Philippines, man. 1-0. I wonder what's going on in that venue right now, where the Malaysians are at.
Oh, they are popping for sure because this right here, this is an MZ set that we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I don't want to be the bearer of negativity, right? But it's still gonna be a long climb here for Malaysia. Not impossible though. We've seen that on the biggest stages before, Spag. Like if we're gonna name drop, Yagami had something similar.
Yes, for sure. MZ, man, he's carrying the hopes and dreams of this country on his back. Try to get more and more points on the board just so that the score doesn't look as bad. But you never know. I mean, MZ could run the gauntlet here. He could actually just take out the whole of the Philippines there. Who knows? I mean, if it does, wouldn't that just be like the craziest story? Come
Man.
on.
And again, not impossible. We have seen the craziest tales unfold. And sometimes it doesn't even have to be on the big stage, man. Something as simple as this. Here we go.
Love that combo, man. Big damage. 4-4-3. I've never seen someone do that before. That's cool.
Man, Luca, telling you, this kid labs every day. So,
Right.
oh, puts one on the hard wall break.
Yeah, has he labbed against this counter? Oh no. Tried to punish. Oh, he tried to punish the low. And that's what you get.
Is this the 150? Is this the one? Okay, it's not the 150, but it's close to the 150. Can we call it the 150, you know, because we've seen this combo happen before, but that's done for. It's not even finished yet.
Round 2.
Yeah, he didn't even finish the combo. That's crazy, man. What a combo. What optimization, man.
Oh boy.
Okay. We're seeing that Luca is trying to force the mix-up on MZHR right now, man.
Yeah, you know, chat, again, there's a reason that they put him on as the last guy. They put all their faith in MZHR. And I personally would not have picked anybody better based on experience only. So here we go. All the way to the wall.
Almost. And down 3-2 into the heat smash. Season 2 change, being able to do a heat burst and heat smash from stance. And just like that, MZ looking to get another point on the board. 9 Malaysian players before him couldn't get 1 point. But MZ looking to get 2 here now, man.
You know, this is hilarious, guys. If you're familiar, if you're as old as me, probably, you'd remember this old movie called The One, you know, starring Jet Li, a beautiful movie. But the reason I'm bringing that up is because the ending of that movie is very reminiscent of how MZ is right now. You know, he's standing on top of the hill, air body from every direction just coming right at him. So,
yeah. That's what it is right now, man.
Smart.
What a block.
Oh, unfortunate.
Ooh, I think the Kane is gone now, though, this time.
This time.
It did actually connect. It was a trade.
Very sad. MZHR is gonna...
MZ's on a set point.
Yeah, he's gonna have to put up with the rest of the match without a last resort, per se. So...
Well, he hasn't needed it so far. 2-1. Use that 2-1 so well. Oh, man. Back to 2.
Yeah, it's kind of like an MZHR like trademark whenever you face him. Is that his 2-1? He's super invested in using that 2-1. Like most of his offense starts from it.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at the pressure right now.
Good escape.
Good break. Yep, had to use that heat smash there pretty much.
Horrible trade here. But again, the power crush. MZ One good encounter right here from Luka Magic could still end it. Nice, he confirmed.
Nice. Is that guaranteed?
Yeah, he
Is that
confirmed
guaranteed?
it. Yeah, it was 10.
Oh, the counter hit, that was sick. All right, here we go. Luka Magic though. Is he going to be able to take out the hero?
And this is only to tie it up. It's not even the end of the set yet. So let's see if Luka Magic is going to be able to make a miracle happen here after that deficit, man. Okay, there we go. Delayed hop kick to the heat burst. A very, very common sight you see here in Philippines, I can honestly.
Yeah. 2-1 again for the keep out. I like it. Big whip, small punish. There we go. What's it going to be?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Espresso aggression. What a sabaki here.
Sabaki. Oh my god, the back swing blow.
Woo!
And that's the thing as well. Again, look, Luka taking the game. That was really good adaptation. He's noticed that with MZ, after down back 3, he's not really respecting it, man.
Oh, yeah.
The back to 1+2 is a frame trap after that. If you try to go for anything, you're going to get launched. And it's happened multiple times. Even there, going for the back turn 4, which I think is a tracking option as well, right? Maybe we're going to have to start seeing some parries from that back turn. He's not dealing with the back turn stance too well.
Right. So, and that right there is also, to be honest, is also a sign of MZHR like doing crucial calls, right? He would rather receive basically a small poke than for him to like get hit by an orbital. Like aside from getting those normal hit launches from the back, but I do question those counter hits of back turn 1+2. So, or like basically the back turn launcher from Azucena. I kind of find that a bit questionable because that did cost him a round. I'm pretty cautious as to why he's doing that. So a bit of a regroup here, but we're not gonna let you guys wait any longer. Big shout outs, by the way, to Breakfast Second. Thank you for following the gym right now. I appreciate that. So
right, here we go, man. We're going to Paris.
Woo!
MZ again is running the gauntlet right now, man. The Philippines gauntlet, and Luka Magic. Can he provide some magic here for us? Again, and you notice that look, he's not blocking low. He hasn't been blocking low a lot.
MZ. Not at all. There again, dude. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. He chooses to challenge that exchange, and it's so costly. I find this a bit strange as well, Spack, because recently MZHR has been playing Azucena.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, punish that. Okay. 2-1. Back on 2. Oh boy, here we go. Gonna deal with the mix-up now. Wow. That was crazy. Going for the Rage Art as well. That's going to connect. I love that read there. The high crush launcher. Luka Magic in the first round, sorry. And yeah, MZ, what he's trying to do after that back turn, he's trying to go for back 1+2.
Right.
Because there are some options which I think that will work when he does back 1+2 as a counter. But it's just not worth it, man. The risk is too high.
The detriment just really is too much, right? Like he puts himself into so much risk. Oh, there it is. You see, you would understand why Luka would go for it again. Because it was working so many times. And again, that last round, ending it with a caffeine Matterhorn, that is insane for Luka. So
yeah. A lot of jabs here from MZ.
And hello, esports, by the way. There we go.
What up? That's going to be counter, that's a guarantee.
Oof.
Nice, good stuff from MZ. I would like to see a little bit more sidewalking here from Luka. We haven't seen a lot of lateral movement from these guys. A lot of backward movement, a lot of 2D Tekken, but you know, you can sidestep against Leroy as well, you know. And we're seeing a lot of back 1+2s and 2-1s. Let's see some sidesteps, man.
True. Oh my gosh, the confidence on the side of Luka now. And you see, despite Azucena not getting any more launchers from Heat, this is still a big deal for her. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Potential set and victory point here for Team Philippines.
Yeah, no brick on that throw. Oh, going for again. This time he breaks it. 2-1. Nice. Back on this dude. Oh my god, the damage.
Just shy of the wall, man. Like, I actually did think that it was gonna wall splat because MZHR wisely did not go for a combo there because of the scaling. It wasn't very favorable for him.
Wasn't able to punish that. Oh my god, wall splat. But no recoverable health. He's gonna have to make a crazy comeback here. What's the mix-up like? Ooh, the trade. Okay, here we go, guys. Final round once again. Is Philippines gonna finish it here, or does Malaysia stay alive?
And he lets the cane rip as well here.
2-1-2. Oh my god.
Man, the textbook Leroy things are coming out here, Spag. Again, unfortunate trade here. Now Lucas smells the blood. He burns heat first.
Yeah.
Down 1-2-4. MZ still has heat.
2-1. Nice. Got a nice life lead now. This might be the game. Plus frames. One more hit's gonna do it. Punish that. Woo! What a block!
He hangs
oh
in
my
there.
God, MZ stays alive, and the Malaysian dream stays alive with him.
Oh my gosh. Philippines, man. Again, the drawing of straws is back. MZHR, bro. The lone survivor. And again, I don't mean that as an exaggeration for those of you who are still in chat. He is literally the last man standing here for Team Malaysia. Okay.
Yeah. And you know, it's a scary situation because when it comes to Leroy, he has, like, going into any game, there's a mind game which is so scary to deal with. The fact that he has parries and sabakis, it makes you stagger your offense a lot, and that allows him to be more comfortable with, like, how he's going to approach people, because he knows you can't be too aggressive. As same thing as, like, Yoshimitsu, for example.
Yeah.
A Yoshimitsu player isn't going to be too aggressive because, you know, you're not going to be too aggressive as a Yoshimitsu because of flash and spin, right?
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing. He's utilizing that in such a great way. Just that mind game of, like, okay, they can't be too aggressive. Let me play the mind game here. But I think we're ready for our next game. Here we go.
Hopefully so, man. And again, who is Team Philippines going to pick here? Let's not forget, MZHR. He literally has just one chance at reviving, or at least he cannot lose that chance, you know. If he loses another 2, that's it for Team Malaysia. That is how intense it could be.
Who do you think? Who would you go for at this point?
Honestly, I want to go back to the top. I want to have Goliath here. I want to have Goliath go here, the Nina player. So just to make things even more interesting.
Okay.
Well, Wham, I am gonna attend to your point. Unfortunately, we have a match going on. He wants me to do the good night with Steve Fox with my hand raised, but I can't do that right now. It is a claimable.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's an appropriate way to finish the stream, you know.
I will. Even with the dude, I am thick-skinned. You know I'm gonna do this. So, let's have a go at it. MZHR living the Malaysian dream. That's true. That's true, chat. But here we go. Players are set.
Alrighty, here we go.
Get
9-2.
battle.
Suddenly, it doesn't seem as bad, but we have Leo versus Leo. Gold standard coming apart.
Maybe MZHR will win 6-7 more times. I like that prediction, guys. So.
All right.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, here we go. This is the thing about this format, is the format allows one player to carry, you know? Even if the first games go 9-0, which is what it was, you know, it can turn all the way around if you have one really strong player, right? So, let's see.
Yeah, you know, Bruce Lee himself said, right? You might as well practice one kick 10,000 times and instead of the other way around. So
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
All right. Ooh, and again the Filipino hop kick. Yeah, you know what? That's gonna be a trend in the craziest way possible.
That was good though, but he was forced in that situation to just throw it out. You know, definitely putting MD on notice. Again, I want to see more lateral movement, man. People are just not sidestepping against Leroy, and you know he does have a good homing move, but you've got to at least show him that you're willing to sidestep. You know, so that you know you're not going to be able to throw out these pokes as he has been doing. You know.
Yeah. Get that pace, so to speak, right? It's one of those. You gotta be cautious all the way there, all the way to the end. Because again, as good as MZHR is, he doesn't have a lot of information to disseminate. He has to be very careful with his challenges, small things like that.
Yeah. Oh. 2-1. Okay, mix up time. Punish it. Oh, he actually did duck, but got up. Good duck. And a dab for the win. Good stuff. Gold standard, so clutch.
Fight.
Here we go. Again, I like the fact also that we're taking this to a stage that doesn't have any gimmicks, right? It's just raw, like raw walls. Especially for Leo, like she's the type of character that doesn't really mind. Remember a while ago, Gold Standard had that problem. Instead of actually going for the wall combo because of a hazard, it cost him even more.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Ah, poison arrow. No dice there for Mazahan or MZHR.
Yeah, here we go. This is looking good for MZ.
Oh, he ended so many matches with that, man.
Finally, he uses the up forward one. Oh, but the big whiff. Pixel in a dream. Big whiff! Oh
What?
my god! The clutch, Gold Standard. I think they're finishing with a Rage. That's a statement as well. He didn't have to do all that, but yeah, making a statement here that, you know what? Yeah, you're pretty good, man, but can't be whiffing like that, man. Gold Standard, he wasn't actually that clutch in his first game. Maybe it was just the nerves, you know, he was up first, but now, you know, he's getting comfortable. You can see just how good this guy is, man.
Right. It's all the information. Like I said, it's that right there. That tends to happen when you're around these players. Like they give you a bit of knowledge for the matchups that you may have not faced before, or you know they faced each other in the past. Gold Standard, despite the showing of MZHR today, I'm pretty sure he has a plan already. Like deep down, he has a plan because no one knows. This is a blind pick, right? So
Yeah.
there's that. And yeah, to answer the chat, no, Gold Standard has always been a Leo. You're talking about Jules being a Jin or Bob. So, Gold Standard with a golden defense. Thank you, chat. Appreciate that. But so far, again, just to catch you up to speed, MZHR has to win about 8 more matches at this point, or 8 more sets at this point for Team Malaysia.
Yeah. Which is rough because again, phase 2 can really work out for like if you have a team and a team is like, you know, very top heavy, like let's just say like America has like 2 good players, right, and the rest of them suck. So in that situation, if you have a 10v10, like in this game, like 8 of them might lose, but then those 2 players might just like, you know, get a lot of wins afterwards, right? So that's the thing. And we're seeing that here in this situation. I'm not saying that Malaysia has they play suck or anything. Like Jobber and Jackie were very good players. They were 1 round away from winning. It could have been a situation where Jobber, Jackie, and MZ were fighting versus the Philippines, and that would have been a lot more manageable, you know?
True. Because again, they'd be lifting the weight a little later on in the set, right? And instead of in the beginning or the middle. So
Yeah.
here we go. MZHR not burning the heat immediately. Gold Standard, I can't say the same though. Has 0 resources, no lightning glare, no heat. Ooh.
Okay. Disgusting damage.
Oh.
Oh, no duck.
And no punish, my goodness, MZHR. You know, I actually can commend him for that. He just stood his ground. Instead of ducking or like mistiming his defense, he'd rather stand still.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so cheap. What the hell? You gonna whiff in my face and then just parry my whiff punish? What the hell?
Oof. That's big.
Nice.
Again, the criminally safe enough low on the side of Leo.
I do want to see more loads against MZ, man.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Finally pops the heat. Resources all on MZHR's side. Look at that, but he chose to go for the 1-inch. This is probably dead. Oh no, not quite.
What?
What a parry! Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's the danger of Leroy, man. You can't use your plus frames all the time. And the thing is, MZ hasn't even been using the parry that often as well. It's not like he's spamming it or using it all the time.
Yeah.
He's using it at certain situations, right? And there's that down 1+2 now. Oh my god, MZ not going down without a fight, man.
And look at this. Unlike speaking of a fight, look at this damage though that he did not get to do earlier, man. He was unable to hit a lot of his opponents, or most of his opponents, with a 1-inch punch with heat, because that'll actually be the time where the damage is more drastic. Gold Standard, all the way to the wall.
It's a combo, lack of optimization.
Oof.
Indeed.
That's it.
Legs. That's dead. Yeah, good. I like it, man. You know, the legs are looking a little bit free now here for against MZ. This is what we need to see a little bit more of. Down 4-2+3 is so good.
And the dab. There we go. Oh, lets it rip though.
Ooh. It's so scary trying to punish that 2-1 string, man, if it's got a parry inbuilt into it.
That's true. I was gonna say that, man. The parry within the 2-1 is actually the threat that they're all afraid of.
Nice.
Clean?
Is that dead? That might be very close to dead, man.
Wall axis. I knew it. I knew it. The wall was gonna mess it up. Nice wall walk here.
Got a small punish there. Back turn jab.
Oh, this is gonna combo though.
Nice.
This is gonna combo for big damage, but the wall is just too unfortunate. Here we go.
That's gonna hit. That's gonna hit. That should hit. Nice. Yeah, yeah. It was a side wall splat, but it was manageable. I think that should be dead. There's a base amount of damage that a Rage Art does every single time, and it's enough. Here we go now, guys. This again. MZ, he's fighting a gauntlet right now, man. Can he stay alive? And that's back 1+2, man. The setups.
The 1-inch punch. Look at that. Unfortunately, it just dealt 1 damage apiece per hit. Uh-oh. Very sad for MZHR. Gold Stand is gonna heal a ton of health. But with that parry, MZHR stays alive. And again!
Down jab. Oh my god, the parries again. No way. Power crush.
Oh, he stood up! Oh, he stays alive again! Oh my goodness!
Yo, MZ stays alive, man. And he brought out the parries in the end. I told you, he doesn't use them all the time. He doesn't use them all the time. He uses it when it matters and when he believes it's gonna work. And there we go, man. You can't be using too many parries, man, because it does become a little predictable. But there we go. MZ using Leroy the perfect way, man. And that's 1-1 now. He has prevented so many set points from the side of the Philippines to close out this set. He's not dying, man. He's not letting them. He's not letting Malaysia go down.
Man, see, this funny enough. I'm gonna share a quick story. This feels like the ending of Kengan Ashura, dude. So, and again, I've just watched that lately, and then the guy had to go through so many opponents, and this is exactly what's happening here. MZHR, gold standard. He is very, very close to closing this out for shutting the book here for Team Philippines. But MZHR, I think this is the adrenaline speaking, bro. This is for sure. This is for sure a bit of that push. You know, deep down, I cannot fall this way, or basically Malaysia cannot fall this way.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, for sure, man. He's representing his country very well, man.
Round 1.
It's 9-2 at the moment.
Yeah.
Trying to make it 9-3. And again, you know, down 4-2+3. If he gets blocked, not going to be the massive punish. You know, only -12.
Uh-oh.
Good.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Okay, running tackle.
A lot of permanent health damage here already on MZHR, man. This is not good. Oh, and an uppercut. Definitely not gonna drop this combo.
Very good punish. Beautiful punish there. Gold standard on the board here.
Fight.
And remember, folks, this is very important for MZHR because, again, this is another lifeline for him to try to prolong this team battle for Malaysia.
Yeah.
Here we go. Take it slow. Again, an uppercut from the side this time.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about. I want to see more sidewalk left here, man. I want to see like more side steps versus Leroy in general. And we haven't seen that, you know. People have been playing a very 2D game.
And again, it's probably also the dread of something randomly tracking, probably. And again, you saw that earlier from MZHR. He was so cautious of his defense that he just stood still. He didn't want to risk any wrong reads, especially with delayed strings.
Yeah. There you go. 1Pixel gonna do it. Oh, what a dunk. Oh, he went for the long strings. Good stuff. 10-hit combos, man.
Everybody, though, pulling out all the stops. And again, there's the heat. Momentum.
Yeah.
Oh.
No break.
Too far from the wall, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wants that wall splat. Really wants that wall splat. Oh, gonna get it there. Good stuff. Counter hit. I like the combo. Gold Standard making a comeback here. Hang on a second. Can he close it out? That's the question. And he goes to the mid. Good stuff. Here we go. Gold Standard now. Set point once again. Exhibition point for the Philippines to close this out.
Oh my
Take
goodness.
MZ out. Bam, bam. Okay, more splat. Spike, guarantees damage. Is this gonna be it for Philippines? There's the Kane, one time use per match. Heat available still for gold standard. Oh, the confirm!
Oh, and that's it.
That's gonna be it. Malaysia has been eliminated. The dream is dead. MZ did a really good job to get those 2 games on the board, the 2 matches, but it ends up with 10-2 to the Philippines. Gold standard taking it out in the end with that amazing Leo play. Man, what an exhibition.
All done, all dusted, man. Oh my goodness. And what better way to end it as well, honestly, than with the hero of the town, right? The hometown hero, if so to speak, MZHR, just trying to surpass all the odds here, Spag. It was just beautiful showing. Yeah. So GG's to everybody who honestly to participated, not just the players, but those in chat too.
Yeah, no, GG's, man. GG's to all you guys that played, Malaysia and the Philippines. You put on an absolutely amazing show, crazy character variety, really, really fun stuff. The Southeast Asia scene is so amazing, man. Like, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Thailand, like Vietnam, everywhere. You know, we've got Vietnamese players coming out now to tournaments. It's amazing, man. I love to see it. Mm-hmm. And these kind of things have to happen more. Because, we're going to discover more talent. We're going to see Malaysia. You can see now with MZHR, right? Like, if it was 10-0, there wouldn't have been much to go home and be happy about. But here, we can see that there is some positive, right? Jobber was so close. Jacket was so close. Mm-hmm. Some of the other guys were playing really good. That young Clive player, super, super solid as well.
Right.
And then, of course, MZ, right? In the end, their star player being able to take out some big names in the Philippines and even take gold standard to a final game. I mean, definitely there are some positives to take away from this, man.
True. And also the people who rooted here for both these countries. Because I'm not just gonna speak on behalf of the Philippines, man. It is the general scheme of things here, because they came to us with the faith. They came to the Philippines with the faith that it's gonna be a real banger, and that indeed it was, right? So thank you, and it's pretty late here in the Philippines for Spag. Thank you, man, for indulging us. This has been amazing. We're just tallying up a quick visual for everybody to witness in just a bit. Again, just the final count, just to show everybody what went down, especially those of you who did not get to start the entire set. It's been quite a crazy ride. So we started things off with I believe this was Goliath. Goliath really kicked things off with the youngest. I'm actually still thinking right now, did they do that on purpose? Did they put the youngest guy in front? So
yeah, I mean, it's big pressure as well. Look, you want to put the youngest guy up first, man, to kick off the exhibition. It's always a scary thing to have, right? Mm-hmm. To be in that position where you're representing your country in an international competition, and then you're going up first, and you want to give your country the win. We've experienced it before as well. Sometimes we be out there competing and we're the only person that's from our country, and we don't want to do our country a disservice and stuff, right? So look, everyone played really well, and maybe there were some players on the Malaysian side who didn't play to their potential as well, because the nerves might got to them a little bit, man. The occasion. Remember that even though this was online, guys, these guys both these teams actually traveled to a single location to play. We had even Jacket, the team captain, flying on a plane to go to the other side of the country to play in this, right? So yeah, definitely, nerves may have been a factor. But I see you got the graphic up now, yeah?
Yeah, there we go. So yeah. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. But yeah, this is the final. I'm gonna put it to the middle real quick, because they left the lobby anyway already. So yeah, the final score that we have here, ladies and gentlemen. So it is a 10-2. Yeah, it is a 10-2 here for Philippines versus Malaysia. So thank you very much for those of you who tuned in. It had to boil down to gold standard after Jules. Supposedly he was the cap. He was supposed to be the last man to put an end, the final nail in the coffin, before it became a clean sweep of 10-0. So Jules, and then right after Jules' elimination, Luka Magic dipped in the pool. However, he was also eliminated, which left the task, which left that task, that arduous task, to gold standard. So fortunately, he was able to close that for Team Philippines, and that's all she wrote. Logistically, PH versus Thailand. Oh, you guys are cooking, you know. And as Spag said, these things need to happen eventually.
Yeah. We've got to have more of these things happening in general, and not just in the Southeast Asia, everywhere, right? We got Korea versus Japan training with each other, right? In these situations where EWC is happening, and that's helped them to improve so much. Pakistan, you know, training with each other, and going to Saudi Arabia, playing in their tournaments, training with them. EU, you know, getting together and training with each other. You know, I was talking to Daniel Mada about this recently, that we need to get together, and all different countries, we need to get together and play. You know, exhibitions and competition and rivalry. This is what it is, man. And I think that, if anything, this result was predictable. Like, I don't think that Malaysia came into this thinking that they were going to win this easily, right? Philippines is the #1. But I can tell you what, though, man. Malaysia, Thailand, all these countries in Southeast Asia, they are looking to take that #1 spot from you. It's not going to be easy because you have way too many talented players. But that is the goal, right? To have a player like MZ or Jacket or whoever that can go and compete with your best players, like Book from Thailand, you know?
Right.
And this is what it is, man. And at the end of the day, as a Southeast Asia scene, you're just going to improve. This is only going to help you guys, man. So I love to see it. I'm really excited to come to the Philippines as well for Manila Madness in September. I'll be there. Hopefully, I'll see all you guys. Hopefully, we can run some commentary on one of the streams, Pika, as well, if you're going to be there. Or if not, just play games and chill, man. And hopefully see some of you guys in the chat as well. At that tournament too, man. Make sure that you come out to that tournament in Manila in September. I think it's like the 3rd week of September. So yeah, man, really excited to come back again to Philippines. Beautiful country, beautiful people. And yeah, thanks for having me, man. It was really fun.
Yeah, pleasure's ours, of course. So originally we came into this blind, if so to speak. We don't know what to expect, especially since this is the first time that Malaysia reached out to us for a team battle, right? Much less an official one, like streamed and everything, production and all that. Not to mention them flying to a different area of Malaysia just so this could happen. So thank you, not just to Malaysia, but also to you, Spag. Thank you so much for indulging us here. I really appreciate that. And yes, fingers crossed, man, that you come back to the Philippines. It's gonna be a real banger if you could join us here. So one last thank you before we wrap things up. So the local FGC from Malaysia, thank you so much for making this happen. We really appreciate that. And the venue partner right now of the Philippines, Naz Esports. So they did allow the Filipino players to collate in one area. We did the connection test there as well, so thank you. I don't know if you've been seeing it as well, Spag, but Now's Esports Arena, thank you, shout outs to Brown Man. He's been conducting offlines in that area, so that right there is just a testament that, you know, he has faith in the Philippines, Southeast Asia in generally. So thank you for allowing this type of scene to still flourish. I really appreciate it.
Awesome, man. Yeah, cool. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you to everyone that made this a possibility, and hopefully we can get some more of this in the future.
Absolutely. And I owe you guys a good night from Steve Fox right there. I had to do it, so I'm sorry. I had to do that with my fist up. And the Law Rage Art. Yeah, he does that, right? Like, you know, with that Rage Art. Anywho, so yeah, your points are not wasted, guys. Thank you very much. So I guess that wraps it up. Thank you very much. It has been an amazing evening here for the Philippines, and good day to you, Spag. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers, and congratulations to the Philippines. Have a good night.